Yo, 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 what the fuck is up, man? It's your man 3K the Boss, aka Mr. Two Hands Up. Bah, bah. You already know what it is, man. Happy Thursday to every motherfucking body, man. Hope everybody feeling good this morning. You know what I'm saying? Doing whatever you doing, staying safe, however you staying safe and all of that good shit, man. It's another good morning. You know what I'm saying? The Reaper Gang Radio. It's another box of Interlude, man. And we just gonna talk some more boxing shit, man. So look, man. Let's do it, man. I'm pumped. I'm fucking pumped. 2021 has been an unusual one starting off so far because it's been so fucking good, man. No complaints here. No complaints here. Fucking right. So shout out to everybody in the motherfucking building, no. Everybody in the motherfucking building, no chain with the ice, though. With the motherfucking ice, though. Salute, pimp, what it do? George the Soul Survivor of the motherfucking apocalypse. Good morning, my G. How you feeling today? Hope everything good. Tyrese, what it do? What's good with it? Actual facts. What's popping? What's popping? Man. Just another day, another dollar, man. Just another day, another dollar, holler. You feel me? Ready to get to it, man. Talk some boxing shit with the bros. And the ladies too when they get in here. If they get in here. Yeah, man. I told niggas, man. So when it come down to all of this 135 talk, I mean, I don't hear nobody out here saying, hey, man, the young boy doing what he said he was going to do. Because I do believe he the only motherfucker who doing what he said he was going to do. I'm just saying. You know what I mean? It ain't going to look like too much of an email champion. I mean, that's what y'all like to call him. It ain't going to look like too much of that after May 29th. Now, just watch, man. Just watch all the niggas that come out in droves. You know, however the fight's going to go, we'll get there when we get there. But watch all of the motherfucking people switch their tune, switch their energy, try to say this and that about Bill, try to say this and that about Dev, and act like they rock with the boy. But I'm just saying, if he goes out there and just starches Jorge, I mean, I just expect everybody to give this motherfucker the same credit that, you know what I'm saying, they overexalting and give Ryan Garcia for beating that fucking loser. I'm just saying. I do believe May 29th, he's fighting Jorge Linares. So what motherfuckers got to say about that now? What motherfuckers got to say? I'm just saying, I'll wait. I don't know. I got to look more at him, George. I got to look more at dude. Bro, look, and the crazy thing is, absolutely, look, right? I ain't got a good evaluation of Tim yet. I haven't. But that give me something to do today. Look, man, if you go out here and make it look like easy work, then what? If we go out here and make it look like easy work, then what? Where does he go? Because, I mean, Ryan Garcia ain't beat nobody outside of Luke Campbell. He fought Romero Jano before that. So, or is it going to see, I got to see more? This ain't really about me. I'm asking these questions because, you know what I mean? Like, yo, it's so much gas. I mean, like 100% 93, all premium, like poured all over your boy Ryan Garcia right now. So I'm just saying, if he goes out there and it's just washes the shit out of him, y'all gonna gas him up like that too? We're gonna see. We're gonna see. Hey, Shmoney, what it do? Hey, man, they was begging for the boy to fight somebody. Now he fighting somebody. What they gonna say? They was begging for the boy to fight somebody. It was acting like he was avoiding all of this competition. Now he going out and fighting the same person that nobody said that he was in a rush to go fight. Talking all this Javier Fortune and shit and all of that. When everybody know what the situation was. Now it's going down on May 29th. I wonder what motherfuckers is going to say. What is it now? The most hated. Oh yeah, he in the building May 29th. I'm excited. I'm excited. I'm up early on this shit. I've been trying to tell motherfuckers since the beginning of time, man. You don't got to see what I see. We don't got the same eyes, but at the end of the day, I know who got the most skills at 135. Just give it some time. Let the politics iron themselves out, which they happen to be doing. You gonna see. Don't rush it yet. You don't. I promise you. Motherfuckers had they turn. Motherfuckers had they turn. But we about to apply some pressure now. It's time to apply some pressure at the 135. And then all of them dudes who had all of this shit to say about Devin, he goes out here and watches Jorge, easy work. We're going to get there. We're going to get there. I promise you. Y'all, just wait. We're going to get there. He goes out there, hypothetically speaking, he goes out there and does all of that shit I think he can do. I mean, shit. Y'all go and look at your motherfucking boy and ask him, why ain't they trying to make no fight? Why ain't motherfuckers trying to make no fights with the kid? Because what excuse you going to have now? Because I promise you, there's going to be another excuse. Just wait for it. Wait for it. Wait for it. All right, go. I promise you. I'm going to watch that shit later. Shout out to Mr. T. I'm glad that shit was fire too. Now we got some confirmation. We can stamp that Godzilla vs. King Kong was fire. You know what I'm saying? I'm ready to see some Godzilla type work on May 29th. I don't know about y'all. Sweet Science is back in the building, ladies and gentlemen. May 29th, the Sweet Science is back in the building. I hope y'all ready. This nigga said Tim Zoo beat up a European bomb. Going in though. It's on the zone. Shout out to Don't Ask Me. He says it's on the zone. That means certain groups of boxing fans have to hate, no matter what. It's always gonna be some hate. It ain't nothing but bitch. It ain't nothing but bitch boy. It ain't nothing but hate. It ain't nothing but fanboy isms of other isms of other isms in their motherfucking blood. So I mean, you absolutely right. Don't ask me. You already know what to expect from those types. But at the end of the day, look, you can't deny what's on the motherfucking camera. And I promise you, it's gonna be some pretty motherfucking work on the motherfucking camera. Just get ready for the 100 characters, B. How many is it on Twitter? Like 150, something like that. Correct me if I'm wrong. Just get ready for the Twitter fingers, because they itchy. Get ready for the Twitter fingers and all the hating ass motherfucker YouTube boxing channels. Get ready. Because all of that shit they was talking, they about salty right now. And I don't care what anybody has to say about it. Can't call Wilder a dummy. It's a shame for dummies. It's fighting Vegas, Haney time, baby. Facts. The pull-up game is real, May 29th. The pull-up game is real. Devin Haney versus Jorge Linares. Goddamn, the zone does it once again. The zone does it once again. You know what I mean? I be shit. Like, yo, boxing is on point right now. The representation is what it's supposed to be. I mean, look at the main events. When when does Joe Smith fight Glass off? He said, salute. Wait, I got a wrench. Yeah, you got one. Wrench gang in the building. I thought you already had one for real. I got this fucked up thing that be going on. Like sometimes I give wrenches, smoke blunts, be scrolling through my shit, be taking away wrenches on accident. I don't know how the fuck it happens. It just happens, man. You just gotta roll with it. Roll with it. Boxing God, salute. 5-5. Hey, boxing God, man, what they got to say now, man? May 29th, man. May 29th. I'm just here to talk about it. I'm just here to talk about it. What they got to say now, man? May 29th. He about to fight. He about to fight the person. He about to fight their favorite person. Loser. He about to fight the same person they favorite guy just beat. He whooped his ass. He about to fight that dude. The dude that everybody gassing him up off of, the little body shot and shit like that, got knocked down and all of that shit. That same dude, yeah, he about to fight the dude that happened to whoop his ass. I'm just saying. You know, just one of the many times he just happened to fall short. I'm just saying, though. No disrespect to Luke Campbell. I mean, I just got to call a spade, man. Look, man. I ain't saying I'm psychic or nothing like that, but I do believe that Bill Haney came up on this very show, said whoever they want to see us fight, we going to fight them. And then what happens? A month later, Jorge Linares. So I'm just saying, man, respect to the people who just, you know what I'm saying, just honoring their word. Just a little integrity behind it. Just a smidgen, that's all. It's cool. Wrench is the motherfucking moderators. Like you guys, like whenever there's trolls in the building, motherfuckers saying a bunch of dumbass shit, y'all can, you know what I mean, block them, delete them, time them out, all types of shit. If they just doing a bunch of weird ass shit, spammers, y'all got all the type of control to just do whatever the fuck y'all want to them. Just abuse them. Y'all can put all types of fucking hands on them in the chat if you got the wrench. Go put them hands on them, on all them trolls. Y'all can put them hands on them. Like, yo, I can't wait to see it. And I think it's, you know what I'm saying, two guys that's got good boxing ability, slicks, you know what I'm saying? Jorge still got some stuff left. He still got some thump in the hand or whatever. You know what I mean? Devin Haney isn't considered to be the most powerful guy, but you know what I mean? Speed and accumulation of punches, that equals power. So when you put all of those things together, hey man, it just makes a beautiful fight for the science. I'm just saying. It ain't gonna be as sloppy as what we seen on whoever you want to call it, whoever fought on that one night on the zone, whoever we want to consider sloppy. I'm just saying, you could put names and faces wherever you want to put them. I don't got to put it there, cause y'all already know how I feel about it. Then we could do all of the comparisons and all of that shit because you know the triangle theories and all of that shit. You know, since those games are real, we gotta move like that when it comes to the YTBC. All the triangle theories and all of the bitch boy shit, we got to put all of that in perspective. You know what I mean? Make a nice little video, throw it all together, and just put that shit out there for them. Since you know, I like what I saw against Dennis Hogan, in which after feeling him out about 2 rounds, he started beating him up in the third. They KO Hogan again. But then again, at the same time, you know what I mean? It is Dennis Hogan. Peace, Brody. I spoke to Haney. He said a big fight was coming up, top name. Yep, and I mean, we just got confirmation of all of that. We just got confirmation of all of that. like I just said, man, you know what I mean? Like, I mean, the dude had a couple of surgeries, man, while everybody was making their names and they was on their run or whatever. I mean, look, man, everybody can't occupy you and you know what I'm saying, fanboy or fan favorite time. You know, shit, boxers be having shit going on. So I mean, now it's here though. What the fuck they gotta say? I'm just saying, tune in. And if it's everything that I think it's gonna be, no gas. I just want to know what the fuck is going to be said because I know how people like to play it. You know, narratives on top of narratives. Honestly, I don't even use messages that much when I get them. Just verbally abuse people outright, meme the shit out of them. Yeah, got enough time on the internet to assault the fuck out of motherfuckers with word. No gas. I like to tell trolls hype himself if they own stupidity. Think like Napoleon said, never interrupt your enemy while he's making a mistake. That's a fact. Jared Kyle, salute. And when you have a point to prove, that makes it that much more exciting. A motherfucker's going out here to nail a nigga to a wall. Y'all know that, right? Y'all know that, right? He ain't coming out here to play with him. He's like really coming out here to nail this motherfucker's whole shit to a motherfucking wall. All that shit that motherfuckers was talking, all that dick sucking motherfuckers been doing from this 135 guy to this 135 guy, praising niggas trying to jump down divisions and shit and so-called look great, if that's what you want to consider great shit. I think that there might be a point to prove. I mean, shit, y'all been hearing the same shit I've been hearing. So if I'm Devin Haney, I'm going out there to like really put on a clinic. No fake shit. No fake shit. No flogging. I'm going out there to put on a clinic. Um, leveling, level changing like shit. I'm tearing up the body. I'm going at his head. The jab's going to be strong. I mean, I'm just gonna make sure I don't look winded round per round. I'm gonna just overwhelm him with every bit of boxing IQ that I have, just so I can make it a point that every bit of media coverage, every article that is waiting to produce some type of fluff ass false narrative in that next day or whatever. I want to make sure that I leave no stones unturned on this ass whooping. So that way, no matter what type of narrative you even wanted to create, you can't deny how bad I just beat this motherfucker's ass. You've got mail. I could only imagine how a motherfucker like, yo, if I was man down, I did all of the same shit another motherfucker did, try to run a motherfucker down, get to go through this. And then next thing you know, I wake up the next morning, everybody been dragging my name through a whole year and a half. Yeah, I'm definitely going out there to beat the shit out, dude. Martin Ramos, salute. Luke, boxing god, says Luke Campbell gets praised for always losing his big fights, but he gives effort. Linares actually has been a champion. Facts. Multiple times too. Shout out to Bill Haney for being a real one. Most of all, a man of their word. That's a fact. Because when I look at a huge percentage of the conversations that's had with a lot of the creators in the YTBC at 135, or boxers, or per coach pulls up and have a conversation with these dudes. You know what I mean? Like, you don't hear the same type of smoke that's entertained on Bill's side. Like, Bill be eating all types of gaffes, digs, and stays in that bitch for hours, answers all questions, don't avoid none of it. Ain't no dead phone promotions. We got dial up over here. We still using Lycos. None of that shit going on. You know what I mean? On a regular, consistent basis, bro. Call it defending your son, call it business, call it whatever. But a motherfucker makes himself available for those type of questions. And then when he sets out and he does all of the shit that motherfuckers was trying to ridicule and put on his son, unfairly speaking, man, what? Luke Campbell, how many times have I said it? This nigga has hit his head on the ceiling of elite. God knows how many times it came time for him to be great. He just couldn't seize the moment. I don't know if a motherfucker had self-doubt in certain areas to where, you know, he should have been winning certain fights and shit like that. Like motherfuckers just be letting that shit beat in the back of their brain. Might have been him. He ain't have, you know what I mean? If Jorge Linares beat that dude. But I know what motherfuckers want to push though. You know what I mean? Because look, at the end of the day, y'all, whether you want to believe it or not, is it possible that we could say that motherfuckers don't want to see a nigga shine for real? Yeah, I could say that. You know who everybody's favorite little 135 motherfucking pink with flamingo fishnet rocking lover boy is? Y'all know. And like I said, man, when there's favoritism involved in the sport that we fuck with, you can already imagine it. Motherfuckers is not gonna want to see you shine no way. They just want to see you chasing the bootstraps. So, I mean, we exist in a sport where people not gonna call it 100, but it's a fact that Luke Campbell. I don't know. Can we say that this motherfucker been living off the fact that he's an Olympic gold medalist and shit like that? Cool hand. It is. It is. It's a great test. And people are going to get to see a lot of shit. And then if you know, you always want to have a side by side comparison when it comes to certain fighters, you can go ahead and you can go ahead and scratch this one off of the list and go ahead and put it over 135 pounds, favorite lover boy, that if he goes out there, sensationalizes this ass whooping, dogs the shit out of Jorge Linares. We already know that Jorge Linares beat Luke Campbell. So then what? Is that are you going to grade Devin Haney above Ryan Garcia? Because I do believe the reason that people want to grade Ryan Garcia above Devin Haney right now, and motherfuckers be talking about this what greatness look like and shit like that, makes me sick. Oh, slow down, slow down. You got to crawl before you can walk. I mean, wouldn't that make Devin Haney a little bit better than Luke Campbell? I'm just saying. Because that's how they grade him right now. And then you would have to ask yourself, you can't look at him any differently, but you would have to give him that little one up. Had to give him that little green mushroom, Mario coin sound. Had to give him that one up. So where does that put him? Right back at square one. So I would hope that the conversation that comes from all of this shit is, why is Ryan Garcia not fighting Devin Haney? Like the question should be right now, why is Ryan Garcia not fighting Devin Haney? Why don't he want to fight him right now? But Devin Haney don't want to fight nobody. Weird shit. Casuals will say Linares is a nobody. Who said Linares is a nobody? Linares is a world Linares a world champion. Was Luke Campbell? I repeat, Linares is a world champion. Was Luke Campbell? Linares beat Luke Campbell. Oops. How your boy Showbiz say that shit? Oops. D Jeff, salute. I mean, shit. His credit might be looking a little bit better than your boy Abercrombie over there. Man, I'm just cool and pimp. I'm just cool and pimp. Bro, I asked that question months ago when Ryan ducked Haney. I've been asking that question. Why is nobody talking about it though? But but everybody else ducking everybody else except Ryan Garcia. When it, I swear to God, Ryan Garcia, Javi Munguia, them motherfuckers don't be ducking nobody. Hey, yo, shout out to yo, one more thing. Shout out to Jaime Munguia versus Shalecki. Real shit. Real shit, y'all. Real shit. You want to know why? Shalecki could potentially win that fight. They think they're going to just, yo, I promise you. I promise you. Shalecki going to make him work. I promise you that. I promise you that. Jaime Munguia got a lot of holes in him. And they just think this is going to be one of them nights. Jaime just going to go out there, just sleep a nigga. It's going to come, whatever. If it come, whatever. And just get all the way over. Oh, I'm here to tell you that Makajev Shalecki, or Makajev, however the fuck you pronounce it, is going to fight his motherfucking ass. Shout out to, Shalecki and Gabe Rosado for fucking quite possibly giving me fight of the year last year. Yo, if nobody has seen that fight, that's a fight that you must watch. Shalecki versus Rosado. You talking about knockdowns on top of knockdowns, motherfuckers beating each other bloody, taking that shit all the way to the fucking wire. That shit was some I don't understand. That like it's fights like that that get swept under the rug. Just like Zepeda Baranchi. Cause the names just ain't enough. Don't that shit suck, man? It's pouring down here too. And it's cold as shit. It's cold as shit. It's raining like shit. All the ingredients for some bullshit. So guess what Two Hands is doing today? I'm watching fights. I'm smoking right. I'm eating everything that's wrong. Grubhub. Yeah. One of them type of days. I promise you. What's today? April 2nd, April 1st? April 1st? This is not an April Fool's joke. Shalecki gonna go in there and put hands on. He's gonna give Jaime Munguia problems. Watch. Small disclaimer. Why is Ryan Garcia ducking Devin Haney? Why? I'm gonna put that shit on Twitter. Like, I'm gonna put that shit on Twitter at least like once a week. Why is Ryan Garcia ducking Devin Haney? Why doesn't Ryan Garcia want to duck Devin Haney? Why did Ryan Garcia want an interim belt? Why does he want to go down to 130 pounds to fight a 130-pound fighter? Why does Ryan Garcia want to put Devin Haney last out of 4 opponents? One being Javier Fortuna and the other one being Jorge Linares, who he didn't fight. Just say it. He fought Luke Campbell of the Campbell Soup family. So you know what that means. Can. Two Hands, I got Jaime beating the hell out of Shalecki. Oh, he gonna win. He gonna win. But he's giving them problems. Watch what I tell you. Watch what I tell you. Jaime Munguia has no fucking defense whatsoever. All he does is throw punches. He's got a superior offense. I think they should just make him a dominant fucking front foot bully fighter. Because that's what you gonna get out of Jaime Munguia. But Shalecki gonna give him problems. Watch. Watch what I tell you. If Gary Spike O'Sullivan can fucking knock fucking Jaime Munguia's if he can fucking shut down fucking Jaime Munguia neurologically for a fucking half a second, I promise you Shalecki gonna get at him. Watch what I tell you. He's gonna touch him up. He's not gonna hook. It might not be a club night for Jaime Munguia, I promise you that. This nigga said, I don't even consider Ryan Garcia a real boxer. You ain't lying. Yo, this nigga Jaime Munguia is hot dumpster juice on a fucking August fucking Saturday at around 1 or 2 o'clock Eastern time, bruh. Smack on the pavement, sizzling like a motherfucker, nigga. So you know that shit stink. If that gives you any perspective on how I feel about Jaime Munguia, that dude is hot trash. They trying to slide him in. They trying to slide him around me. They trying to slide him around Demetrius Andre. Try to throw him in there with Triple G. Like, well, fuck it. Look at Triple G's last couple of fights. He's just going to stand in front of you. So Jaime's definitely got an opportunity to win this shit. We can definitely increase his cap. But they definitely trying to creep that nigga all the way around DA. I promise you that. He don't want no problems with me. They trying to get, it's like the great race to see who can get a Triple G first. We already know Triple G don't want the Demetrius Andre fight. Even though Eddie tried to push for it, like Jaime Munguia is definitely trying to get at that belt before Demetrius Andre does. It's like the great race to see who can get it first. Demetrius Andre don't care either way, but you best believe Jaime Munguia cares in every sense of the word. Hell nah, Demetrius Andre ain't look bad against Shalecki. See, this is the thing, man. What do people consider looking bad? Because if you shut a guy out, I can't, ow, just bit the fuck out of my tongue. Ow. If you shut a guy out, you knock him down in the first or second round and you shut him the fuck out. I don't know what's looking bad. Now, here's where Demetrius Andre, in my opinion, this is where he goes wrong in the ring. For all of the good movements you got, clearly you got enough power to fucking knock somebody down so you can knock them out too. You're not willing to commit to your punches 24/7. You, my friend, once you knock a guy down, I've seen him do it several times. He'll knock a guy down in the first couple of fucking rounds, and then what does he do? He'll go to boxing on the back foot and just beating him round by round. He will never commit to applying pressure and knocking a guy out. He would much rather beat you round by round and play it safe and not get hit. What does he call himself? I'm still tall, dark, and handsome? Some shit like that. Like, and he fights like that. Pause. Ugh, that shit ain't sound right. Hell no, that shit ain't sound right. Basically what I'm saying is he fights like a dude who is more than comfortable with, okay, if I score a 10-8, nigga, I'm definitely coasting on this back foot and I'm just going to box the shit out you. You definitely can't keep up. I'm cool with that. There's no committed conviction, heavy thump on his punches. There's no, phone booth action. You're not going to get a whole bunch of grit. You ain't going to get all of that shit. If you're looking for any of that out of the Demetrius Andre fight, you are going to be disappointed every time. If you were looking to watch a guy just break you down and beat you off the back foot, might score a fucking knockdown in the fight and just box you that way all night, that's a Demetrius Andre fight. Don't look for Demetrius Andre to go out that joint and just try to charlo your fucking head off. It ain't going to happen. It's probably never going to happen. unless somebody can put him in a position to bring that out of him, but he ain't really fought nobody that's good enough to do that yet. So that's what you get out this nigga, man. See, now you could put claim behind that too, because he's hit the canvas before. So you could say his chin might be suspect or he's worried about being in that position. So I could never take that away from him. But at the same time, once again, when I go back to the question, I'm like, well, really, what do people consider looking bad? Because I hear another comparison here. Like when people gave Tank Davis all that fucking praise, people gave Devin Haney all of this flack for shutting out Yuri Jokic Gamboa. But Devin Haney, but Tank Davis goes out this motherfucker and gets caught with his hands down, gassed in the fifth or sixth round. Just look bad, man. Just look bad. Even with the knockdowns, he looked bad. Boxing was off, defense was even worse. So for me, it's like, what do you look like? Me, I don't have a problem. I don't have a problem with the science. And I'm not saying that you do, D. Jeff, or anybody else does. But if all you're seeing out of Demetrius Andrade is back foot boxing, knockdown, play the back foot, rather play it safe than sorry, then don't expect nothing more than what you're getting out of that motherfucker. Because if it's on a regular basis, we already know that becomes tendency. Those are his tendencies. That's what you're going to expect out of him when you get in the ring. I wouldn't expect anything more, anything less. For me, I'm just like, shit, man. When I see a dude, that could get you out easy, I expect him to continue to pursue getting you out easy. Especially when I don't consider him no real threat, especially when you the champion and your fucking promoter is Eddie Hearn. So if you do get caught with a fucking lucky punch, you can come right back in and get your fucking belt back. So, as a fan or a person who likes a certain type of excitement in the ring, yeah, I can see if motherfuckers don't like his type of action because he don't give you the most exciting back foot action. He ain't like hooking off real heavy with the power shots or nothing like that. He's a conservative. He's a conservative gas tank, back foot, finesse, jab, um, combination in and out. Continue to just laterally just work his way around you all evening kind of fighter. Well, beyond what he said or he didn't say, D, yet and still, there's not a lot of emphasis on conversation when people are saying, I'm giving Devin Haney heat because he said I was gonna knock dude out. But shout out to him for shutting him out. But I'm gonna give him heat for not knocking dude out. And you said you was gonna do this and do that. Now I didn't hear that from everybody's conversation. I flat out heard from several people, and I had to point out niggas made that shit out like it was a bad performance and ran with it. And it literally became a narrative. That's a fact. Like he still lives with that. He still lives with that, like in a sense, kind of, he still lives with that criticism right now. But I don't know. Like I said, I don't, you know what I mean? Everybody motherfucking different, man. Everybody different. And once again, like I think I even had that conversation with you before, whatever. I never heard him say that he was gonna go knock him out, do him worse than Tank did him, or whatever the case may be. If that was his motherfucking goal, if that's what he sat forth to go out there and do, and he ain't do that, then yeah, motherfucker, you played yourself. So yeah, you gotta wear that hat. But outside of that, performance wise for me, it was a good performance. Veterans know how to fucking survive. That motherfucking Gamboa was surviving motherfucker, boy. From Tank Davis to Devin Haney, that bitch was in that motherfucker. Hanging on for dear life, yo. Yup. He did too. He definitely had a broken hand. But to see the crazy part about that shit is, once again, you ain't gonna let motherfuckers know all of your ailments and shit that's going on with you. Find out certain shit after the fact. Like I said, I didn't even hold that performance against him. You know, like, and Devin Haney knockouts don't consistently come from one punch technique. It comes from accumulation of speed and accuracy. You know what I'm saying? Accumulation of punches. He softened you to fuck up, and then you just going. You know, so I don't expect him to hit you with like a one touch blast and just get you out of there. Like I kind of see him hitting you with that motherfucking Sugar Ray joint, like that Tommy Hearns hit you, blow, rock you, have you fading back, then following up with some follow ups and then put you over. He's never been like you know, I don't, but like the nigga's still young as shit too. So his body's still developing. Like these niggas still young as fuck. So but I think Linares getting knocked the fuck out though. He's getting knocked through. He's getting the TKO easy. When it comes down to boxing, man just getting outboxed. I just think it's just too much speed. It's just too much IQ there. And the way Linares already like to fight, man, he there to get punched. I don't know. We'll see though. Absolutely. Straight precision, accumulation, and accuracy, man. And most of the time, you know, that fair is better for you for real. You know, cause once again, once you start getting onto that level to where like you where these cats is at now, where you really not necessarily, if the knockout there, you'll of course you'll take it. But the type of opponents you about to start fighting now, you're not necessarily fighting all knockout kind of dudes. You're gonna be fighting guys that you're going 12 with. Like the competition, the level has changed now. So that one shot power, yeah, it's all good, but at 135, yeah, you're gonna want that precision, that speed, that accuracy, that touch a motherfucker up, that do damage, you know what I'm saying, and not base your activity off of one fucking shot. I don't think a 135 should be basing his activity off one shot anyway, unless it's so evident that you know it's there, like Tiafimo, that nigga should have shotgun blast. Like when that nigga hit Comey, oh my God. Like you know when Tiafimo crack you, like you know, get ready to yeah, sleep number mattress shit. Counting stars, blackout. He got that real trill 135. I'ma crack you with this motherfucking right, put you to sleep kind of power. Gambo was talking Haney like they was best friends. Cause he's my best friend. Yo, he was treating him like he was his best friend. He was hugging the shit out, boy, man. Like, and that's the thing. Like, you know, hey man, OG knew how to survive up in there, man. He was putting, I mean, look, man, if this was motherfucking like, yo, that nigga was on motherfucking Devin Haney, like this was Castaway and shit, and he was Tom Hanks holding on to the motherfucking life raft and shit like that. He wasn't letting boy go at all. He was like, look, it's either a hook or a hold. I'm gonna go ahead and take this clutch real quick. Fuck that hook. Like this nigga hooking the shit out of me every time I give him separation. He really trying to put shots on me and try to knock me out. He ain't using me to make a statement. I'm gonna get this check. I want to coast home a little bit less hurt than I did last time. I'm trying to touch the canvas a little less than I did last time. Like motherfuckers is probably looking at Gamboa like, bro, you got to be fucking mad, my G. Like you just came back ACL, MCL, what the fuck ever. You really don't got nothing to prove. Your last 4 fights before you even fought Tank Davis, I believe you were like 2-2 or something like that, or 2-3 in his last 5 fights or some shit like that. Like, bro, it's like, what are you doing right now? Like, yeah, like he's definitely using those veteran survival tactics to coast his way to get a check. Cause the damn sure ain't about no belts right now. The damn sure ain't about no glory in the ring. It's about a glorious bank account. Whatever you can salvage from that. Mandolo, salute, family. Look, you know what I'm saying? Like once again, it's all in what you consider what you consider a good fight. Like, because once again, people are romanticizing knockouts. Or you man, or you happy with a good performance? Because me personally, if a motherfucker shuts you out 12-0, I ain't got shit to say but good night, man. I ain't got shit to say but good night. But of course, you know, there was an expectation on it. And like y'all said, the motherfucker said he was going to knock him out, crack him, and all of that shit. So yeah, rightfully so. Y'all deserve to hold his feet to the fire. I ain't hating on y'all for doing so. For me, I didn't have that same outlook because I didn't hear him say that. If I would have heard him say that, I'd have probably trashed him for that too. But outside, I still would have been like, you know what I mean, big up for going out there and doing what you did. You shut the nigga out. You know what I mean? But you know, I clearly think that motherfucking Gamboa thought Devin Haney was a fucking life jacket. Gamboa, real rap, thought that nigga was an orange fucking buoy or some shit like that, floating in the middle of the water. CRG, salute. Life jacket. Shout out to Life Jacket Promotions. I was looking at Bill and Haiti like they were bad for even fighting that old ass Gamboa. I gave Gamboa zero chance to win that fight. Yo, but here's another thing too. I think at that time, motherfucking Javier Fortuna still had on a red and white fucking striped sweater and shit like that, and he was still stuck in a 2D Where's Waldo fucking book called Where's Javi and shit like that, starring the Fortuna family. And I do believe like it was some shit going on with Jorge Linares where I think at that time he couldn't really make the best fucking fights possible anyway. So it was kind of, I think there was a whole floater theory at that time anyway, and I think they was going to approach the next fight with a much better opponent. But I thought it wasn't really much he could do at that time if I don't remember anyway. So you know what I mean? Like I said, you know, it's different now though. What niggas got to say when he talking and he walking it the same way. I can't wait. I can't wait. Damn, Ron, it's like a bot chat posting these fights in a timely fashion. Salute, sir. Oh yeah, yeah. Ron will be on it, man. Shout out to Reaper. Shout out to Reaper Gang Chat, man. We do ads. We do fight schedules. We do ads, and we definitely do blocking. We definitely got a block game strong. I don't really understand the saying on YouTube on how Haney has to win this fight. It's like niggas skipping over him winning and telling him how they want him to win. Man, look, man, you notice, but that's only with certain fighters though, Brandon. Like you just gotta peep the motherfucking, you just gotta peep the signs of what's going on. It's like when it come to certain individuals, bruh, it don't matter what opponent, it don't matter how they come out of it. You can always find a silver lining in how tacky the fucking opponent or the performance is. They always find a silver lining in that fucking narrative. But when it comes to certain other fighters, motherfuckers will always find something that they can dig at, man. I'm telling you, certain dudes, but again, there's a lot of things that go with that. You got fans of fighters who just show straight favoritism. StreamYard post a big ass StreamYard don't help because when every motherfucking fan can jump on panels like they analysts and shit like that, and all they doing is sucking motherfucking big dick up that joint on their favorite fighter, and they doing that shit on this channel, that channel, and that channel. All of that shit feeds it. Amongst, you know what I'm saying, the already biased, fucked up ass media, man. Niggas be pushing, motherfuckers be pushing narratives, man. They'll overlook one dude. But see, here's another thing. So I was just saying this shit last week. I said, yo, when a motherfucker's a threatening boxing, look how the media trashes him. Look how the media trashes them, and motherfucking fight fans don't want no parts of them, and they want to see them fight everybody else other than they fucking fighter, and they fighter can go out there and make 80 fucking thousand bum fights, or fight 80 motherfucking thousand dudes who you already know ain't accomplished shit and where they at right now, and the motherfucking narrative can switch for them though. It's contradictions everywhere. It's either like this, yo. We're gonna trash you if you good. We're gonna trash you if you good. And if we think you good, but you ain't never done no good shit, we're gonna give you all the praise in the world. Cause I promise you, I've noticed that shit, right? Like for the past couple years, I've noticed it with all of the bullshit, redundant arguments we be having on YouTube and shit with random people and shit like that. And I just noticed it with the matchmaking and shit like that. All the people that will converse about, yo, we think this dude is really a problem, or we noticing the activity of certain individuals. You notice how motherfuckers are trash them or play a big ass game of keep away with them motherfuckers in the media and in their matchmaking. They'll do everything possible to motherfucking shine the light on that motherfucker, but they'll talk about everybody else though. Like, here's a good example, right? Now they want champions. They want champions to occupy their time. They want, here it is. The champion want to fight the other champion or the guy who won the interim belt or some shit like that. But they want him to occupy his time with the number 6 or number 5 guy, whatever, that he just fought and lost, so they can motherfucking go ahead and fight some other dude that don't make no sense. So after you go out and beat that individual, and even before you get back to the drawing board to ask about that fight, you already got the article out there saying, oh, well, you know, even though it was a good performance, he definitely just came off of fighting so-and-so leftovers. And if this was supposed to be an uplifting, a better performance, I still don't see any reason why, or I still don't see how he beats X, Y, and Z if they got in the ring. That's all it is, man. It's buying time so you can just dodge from one dude to another. So let me tell you to go ahead and fight this dude that's ranked on the bottom totem pole, while I'm gonna go ahead and fight a dude in a different weight class that don't make no fucking sense. But I got the belt and I can exercise a mandatory and fight you though. Shit like that. But the whole time, home dude a duck. Whoever's a duck, he don't want to fight, and he's not making any good fights right now. But the fights that the other individuals are making makes no fucking sense. And the fights that should make sense is them fighting each other. But why don't in the news clips or why don't on YouTube they say that shit? Because if you comfortable with knowing that, man, look, I don't care what nobody say. From your neighborhood to a boxing ring, you know if you're gonna have a problem if you gotta fight a certain dude. Even if you feel like you could win, you might be like, shit, this shit ain't gonna be easy, but I'm gonna do what the fuck I gotta do. And maybe in your neighborhood, but in the boxing world, even still, motherfuckers know if they're gonna have a certain problem with an individual, and the people that might stand behind you, they got eyes too. So they might know if another dude present another problem for you. So when they know that shit, they don't want to entertain that shit. And it's he don't generate enough money. I don't like his promoter. This guy doesn't play fair. Well, okay, if he don't generate money, do you generate money? Because the person who generate money ain't necessarily going to be worried about if he do or he don't or not. If you get it, is it who the people want to? Is it who the people you? Is that who the people want you to fight? Or is it about some money for real? Or better yet, the promoters, okay, fuck the promoters and all of that. Do you not get a contract? Don't you got lawyers? Don't you got business-minded people around you, managers and shit like that can look all of that shit over? Everything is an excuse, man. But the worst excuse is, man, the worst shit is champions having to run down challengers, man. Telling the champion to run down a challenger and the challengers, and you come through with the challenger running away from the champion. What the fuck is this? Opposite day? And we got all the fans now, it's rightfully deserved. Because guess what? I ain't never heard that motherfucker say he gonna turn down a fight. You wanna know what's weird? This is some really weird, like some despicable shit, right? Now, everybody criticized Bud Crawford for saying, realistically, if he wanted a 60-40 his way, but this guy's a multi-division champion and an undisputed champion at 140, and he holds a WBA title. Definitely put in way more work than Errol Spence. Errol Spence has 2 titles in 1 weight class. So then Errol realistically start talking 70-30. Ain't no, fuck the 50-50, whatever that is, 60-40, 70-30. No, bump that, it's 80-20. All of this other wild shit. He on the wrong side of the street and everything else. All of the excuses that generated behind that. Al Heyman not mentioning you, whatever. Why shouldn't I take the easy road with Sean Porter, all types of wild shit? You ain't done nothing at 147, but Mikey Garcia, who has never campaigned at 147, got the opportunity to fight him. And Danny Garcia, who has never won anything at 147, got the opportunity to fight him. But you said that makes you the pound for pound #1 at 147? Nobody says anything about this shit. But you'll hammer home that 60-40 shit at Bud. So when Bud decides to say, man, I'm done entertaining this bullshit, man, I ain't worried about Errol Spence, I'm moving in an entirely different direction. Everybody shits on him. But here we go. 3 or 4 days ago, we hear that Bud Crawford gonna have some huge pay-per-view announcement. Everybody want to start sucking dick. Cause it might be Manny Pacquiao. No, keep that energy where you kept it. Yo, why don't y'all talk that same shit about Errol? Double standards, man. It get to a point to where it's like, yo, I'm only going to run down a dude, try to fight this dude so many times. You know what I mean? Got my sister ragging on you on Twitter because you acting 100%, 20% pussy. You tell me the fight ain't gonna get made on Twitter. I call you. You try to change my perspective. Then you jump right back out there and you and fucking Forrest Gump James start talking crazy out your damn mouth. Y'all sidestepping the damn fight. I'm done with the shit. Because clearly, you don't want to fight. When you hear a nigga say 80-20, don't put no respect on my career, but I got to put respect on yours, and I've accomplished so much more. No, hell no. I'm done entertaining it. I don't want to hear nothing about it, man. This nigga don't weigh nothing on my legacy. Maybe y'all motherfuckers going to take some time, and maybe in this time where he's like completely shutting that conversation down, maybe y'all can take a fucking darker, deeper look at fucking Errol. Because the PBC fights is going to fucking dry up real quick after your Dennis you Ugas. I promise you that. Who they going to drum up? Thurman? Then after Thurman, then what? Who they going to drum up for him then? Oh, I'll wait. Yeah. But eventually, you're going to have to take a deeper, darker look at that dude. But I'll be goddamn if I'm going to keep entertaining this nigga and y'all keep trying to block my motherfucking shine and trying to make me look like I'm some coward when clearly I want to fight this dude. But we know what time it is, man. The funny shit gonna get found out regardless. But to act like this dude's supposed to keep running around entertaining this same conversation that is clearly getting nowhere is like trying to ice skate up a fucking hill. We ain't gonna keep doing that. Fuck out of here. You damn right it'll be risky. You damn right it would. Because one thing I never say about Keith Thurman is, I never say that motherfucker can't fight. Because the motherfucker can box. And he can hurt you. If he's focused, you better be hyper focused. I can tell you that much. He's one guy over the PBC that can box. I just can't stand when he fucking talk, man. It's just, some motherfuckers, no matter what they do, it don't matter what they say. I don't care if they fed a fucking 1,000 fucking starving babies in front of you. Just they lisp and just hearing every word that just rolls off of their tongue. It's like nails on a fucking chalkboard. It bothers you. And then he talk wild shit on top of that, so it just extra bothers. It's just one of them motherfuckers I just can't. It's a pet peeve, man. The story of motherfuckers' lives, man. They should make one big ass book. Say, we ain't doing shit. It's like you don't have to give an excuse anymore. You don't have to say, well I got this going on, blah, blah, blah. Man, you ain't got to say that. Just, we ain't doing shit. Real shit. You don't even got to give no excuses anymore. Fuck it. Don't say nothing. Like, yo, I'm approach the camera. Why ain't you fighting so-and-so? The 147, 135 fucking pound has been lit. It's been sensational. We would love to see you fight this motherfucker. Why ain't this shit going down? You don't got to fight right now. You don't have no mandatory. Because I don't fucking want to. Because we ain't doing shit. Well, there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. It's just simple and plain as that. We just ain't doing shit in 2021. Fuck it. Mask up. COVID behavior. Exactly. I just put up a video yesterday. People jumping on Crawford's balls now all of a sudden. They don't even know this fight is happening yet. Absolutely. That's my biggest gripe. You don't even know if this motherfucker is fighting Manny Pacquiao, especially when we have Manny Pacquiao quoted in saying that, he doubts it's going to be Terrence Crawford. They're pretty sure that I believe him and Blue Boy Fernandez and Sean Gibbons and all of them said that they were most likely going in the direction of Mikey Garcia. Safer, the value, makes more sense, especially if you're walking away with a more realistic path to a victory. Not saying Manny always got a realistic path to victory. I'm just saying, between the two fighters, lesser of the two evil shit. So everybody gassing Bud now. Now everybody fucking got love for Bud. But who's to say Bud is fighting fucking Manny? And then if Bud doesn't fight Manny, what the fuck are motherfuckers gonna do then? Oh, you know. Oh, this motherfucker ain't fighting nobody, man. It's all cap with blah, 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 blah. Why ain't you fighting Sean Porter? Bud walking down the street, he fishing with his son, getting food with his family. You fucking ducking Sean Porter. What? Where? When? How? What? All of a sudden did we get here so quick? I'm ducking Sean Porter. Didn't I send this guy a contract? Isn't he my mandatory? Doesn't he have the right to send that shit to purse bid? So if he thinks he's worth so much money, the whole world can really see up front. And yeah, it will get extra money. So why not do it if you really want to do it? But pumping my gas, you ducking Sean Porter. Niggas riding past his house honking the horn. You fucking duck. Fight Sean Porter. Pussy. Really? Really? This is what we're doing today. You're fake news. You're fake news. Yo, it's amazing. A motherfucker just pulling narrative out of their ass fast as a piece of fucking toilet paper, and all of a sudden it just becomes a fact. He's ducking him. Virgil Ortiz just got out of the ring. He's ducking Virgil Ortiz. Why don't you fight the kid? You know, oh my God. Like, yo, if I really run down and I think about all of this shit, like, you can't tell me that this dude doesn't get more flack than Affleck? They get more flack than Affleck. Shout out to George with the super chat. He says, you know what's funny? Most of these fighters that are also promoters, but aren't producing other at least noteworthy fighters except Dillian White. That's a fact. Anthony Joshua as well. Anthony Joshua, I don't know if he would be considered a promoter, but he definitely manages a couple of good guys, man. Watts, a champion in the Cole. He's got Buatsi. He's got that other French African kid who just fought on the undercard of El Gallo versus Chocolatito. Really, really, really good boxing skill. Whole lot of perpetrating going on, man. You know, they're promoters, but if you look at they're promoters, but if you actually look at the fights after the events already had, you see that their promotion ain't behind shit. It's like this. If you go to the computer, grab a layout, take your initials, input it, then choose some jazzy little fucking font, write promotions at the bottom of that motherfucker, and throw it up on the fucking screen, or just merely put it up on the poster that's behind you, you can be a promoter too. It's just that simple. You can follow Tank Davis's plan. You can follow Errol Spence's plan. You can follow Charlo's plan. Who are they promoting? The only person that really be doing that shit, yo, it might be a lot of stupidity around Adrian Broner, but he cashed out. I mean, his promotion was real. He knew how to fill up a seat. But it seems like the only thing that they happen to take away from Adrian Broner, especially Tank Davis and Errol Spence, is, the gut, the alcoholism, and the club nights. Because they definitely got that shit down to a fucking science. I can't make this shit up. Yo, update on Tank Davis. He wants to let everybody know, chill, bruh. Chill. He's at home. He's playing 2K. So everybody can chill with the free Tank Davis tweets. He said he's at home. He's playing NBA 2K. Y'all motherfuckers can chill. The boxing gods have spoken. Oh, ominous and shit. I hear that shit. I hear that shit every fucking day. Look, Bob Arum isn't going anywhere unless he happens to get taken out walking across the street. Fucking somebody's God's calling for him, or because that motherfucker ain't going nowhere, man. That dude, as long as there is a fucking office with a chair, a ring in some city, and he has a schedule, a stable of fighters, that motherfucker ticker gonna keep on ticking, man. Energizer Bunny. Motherfucker Tank. Crazy thing is, he better soak up all of the NBA 2K, all the fucking Floyd Mayweather side pieces, the strippers, write all of the fucking bouncing fucking blank checks that he's can for all of the ice. Um, Party like it's fucking 1999 every night, like it's his last night. Cause it ain't looking too good. Get familiar with possibly 3 hots in a cot. Hopefully you will go land one of those attorneys that could get you in the Martha Stewart type situation, tennis courts, white collar, that type of jail shit. Not the shit where it's like, yo, little dude, bust down my underwear, get the suds out, bend over, spank you on the cheek. I'm gonna give you what you're asking for. Kind of work. Whew, got kind of scary. Sorry about that. Just visualizing it and all of that. Hopefully, you don't gotta worry about that. But the future ain't looking too bright. The jail cells are though. And I mean that. Because the light never goes off in that motherfucker. Try to put all the toothpaste and newspaper you want up that motherfucker. You had it all, man. You goddamn right. Aram, as long as he has a voice, cigarette, Cuban cigar filled, Michelob low carb, then all. Bob Arum is never going anywhere. Bob Arum is going to make sure that he can fucking ring and rent every bit of dough out of the game he can. That motherfucker probably, yeah, yeah. I see him being around for a few more years. I do. And I see the behavior getting a little bit crazier. Like you just be coming in the fucking top rank one morning and you just walk in the motherfucker, you just walk into your office and shit like that, and then Bob's over in the fucking corner and shit, and in a t-shirt and some fucking white underwear. He's just pissing in the corner of your fucking office, standing up, sleeping shit. Just gone. But refuses to give up the title. As soon as you say something to him, he's like, fuck that, make the fight. Turns around and shit, get pissed all on your fucking leg, pants, legs, and shit like that. Just make the fight. I mean that shit from the bottom of my heart. Bob Arum just top rank. So yeah. I feel bad for motherfuckers who gonna be working at top rank. It's gonna get weird. It says just faded in corners, pissing, just make the fight. Fuck, man. Oh my god. I'm burning hell for that shit. Yeah, man. This motherfucker Bob Arum and shit, he gonna be at the office and shit like that. This nigga's just gonna be doing. He gonna be the only fucking promoter that's real life sitting at his fucking desk getting blood transfusions and shit like that. fucking specimen sitting right next to him and shit like that. He getting blood transfusions and shit like that. Got Josh Taylor reeing up for his fucking for his contract extension. Oh my god, nigga got the whole fucking Oh my god, man. Oh fuck. That was too fucking funny. Manny and Crawford signed this contract. I have nothing to say about Bob Greedy ass. Man, look, hey, if Bob pull this shit off, I don't care what anybody, I don't care about any negative post that's been centered around Bob Arum. I don't care about what's going on with him and Teofimo Lopez. All of that shit goes out the window because the only thing that's going to be on motherfuckers' mind is how the fuck does he do it? How? Like, how? This motherfucker, because okay, let's really put this shit in perspective here. He signed Tyson Fury in 2019. He signed Josh Taylor 2019, into 2019, beginning of 2020. He signed Naoya Inoue. Now, mind you, hold on. We ain't done yet. Anthony Joshua and Tyson Fury are supposed to be fighting one another twice. Undisputed. Biggest heavyweight match since the first civilization swimming in the nutsack. No cap. Bars. Now, not only that, now if Bud Crawford and Manny Pacquiao comes out of this situation, I think you might want to look at other promoters and might want to cuss them out or say a little bit more stronger derogatory shit. Aim that shit in their direction. And maybe the other guy's direction too. Just let a little bit of that shit rub off on him as well. Because for a motherfucker who don't know how to do shit or he don't do shit right, that's a whole lot of doing shit right in a world where everybody says he does so fucking wrong. Or is it the fact that people just don't like that he knows the rules and how fucked up he can be inside the guidelines of all of that shit? Hey, man, Bob Arum might not be the best person in the world. Never said he was. The motherfucker's a Harvard or Yale graduate, law school graduate, I believe. Fucking multi-million, if not billionaire. That's making the biggest fucking signings in boxing consecutively for the past couple of years. So for his old, out of touch, red button under the fucking, under the desk, Acme Anvil come out of the ceiling, throwback mentality, having guy that he is. He gotta be doing some shit right? What the fuck? That's the way I see it. Cause I mean, Inoue, Taylor, Fury Joshua, may potentially Bud Pacquiao. Yeah, man. And all wrong. There is some shit that he happens to do right. Listen. This fight, this might be a $500 million fight. On my life. On my mama. On my mama. This might be a $500 million fight. Easy. Might be more than that. Like, let's put in perspective here. We still don't know the site location, or do we? I do believe that we don't. So, say this fight is put in a 90,000 seat stadium, 100,000 seat stadium. Say the site is a college football stadium in America. 110, 120,000 fucking seats. Full attendance. Even if you did half the capacity of a 120,000 seat stadium, the ticket prices that they gonna fucking charge, the pay-per-view sales that they gonna fucking generate, man, mama, we ain't never got to worry about being hungry or being broke no more. And everybody else that's in this motherfucker, y'all ain't got to worry about that shit either. So go ahead and take your selfish asses to work and go ahead and quit your motherfucking job. Because the shit is lit and the shit is all the way real. This shit is huge, man. And I really wish that the site deal gets done so I can see how many seats it truly is going to be. Well, we're closing in on that. Excuse me. We're closing in on that time, considering in 30 they have to have it done within 30 days, or there's no way that this fight will be happening in June. I just wish that it was done so I could look and see the capacity of fans that this fight is going to be holding, because you know the front row seats, them shits is going to be every bit of 50,000. Easy. Every bit of 50,000. Easy. If you want to be club level, that shit's going to be every bit of 5 to 10 bands. Easy. So I can put all of that shit in perspective, so I can really try to gauge like how big this shit's going to be. Because even then, right, we still couldn't even grasp in perspective the enormity, like how massive, how big this shit really is. Because, like, truthfully speaking, like, yo, regardless of whatever, when the UK fans get a hold of a realistic date, whew, them motherfuckers is going to be wherever the fight's going to be at a couple weeks early, already drinking and shit. Anthony Joshua might just be getting off the plane. Tyson Fury might just be pulling up. They already there drunk and shit, celebrating. So I've already stated, and I won't take it back. And I ain't even, and I'm not even convinced that I'll be wrong. That this is probably going to be, if this is definitely probably going to be the biggest fight in boxing history. The money, boxers generate now, the money that surrounds these two individuals now, the type of waves that Fury's making on American soil now after the Anthony Joshua fight. The 3 fights that he did on American soil was smart, regardless of how minuscule the ticket sales were. Anthony Joshua was already fucking huge. We know the numbers he'll do with fucking, with anybody. Anybody. Put all of that shit together, heavyweight, UK showdown, undisputed, 2 titans, likable personalities, very real, authentic in their craft. Yeah, I think this shit is going to be bigger than anything we've seen in boxing before. I'd say if Deontay Wilder and Tyson Fury can beat out Lennox Lewis and Mike Tyson's gig and MGM, man, please. I just said Deontay Wilder and Tyson Fury. I didn't say Anthony Joshua and Tyson Fury. So shit, man, please. This shit huge. Hell yeah. Look, everybody and their mama, look, right? Even if motherfuckers can't get a ticket, I promise you the people gonna be out there in full swarms, man. Y'all remember when who was it? Was it Holyfield Bo? Was it Holyfield Bo at Caesar's Palace? When fan guy came through, almost chopping people fucking heads off and shit with the big ass fan, came flying through on the inside on the late night at the main event. I believe that was Holyfield Bo. Correct me if I'm wrong. Now, the reason I bring that up, right? Based off what Toby said, because the shit's so big, you liable to get another fan guy. You're liable to have a couple fan guys. Shit. Might even, you never know. Like, you gonna have fans falling out of the sky trying to make a seat, trying to land in the stadium, trying to make the fight. You like, yo, I'm American. If you don't know, now you know. I'm sure everybody knows. Over here, during football season, that's, American football season, we do this thing when we go to football matches called tailgating. Bunch of motherfuckers pull up before the pull up to the stadium or whatever. You out there joint drinking or whatever, grilling, making steaks, chili, all types of wild shit, just getting fucked up before the match. So yeah, take some tailgating American with some wild ass drunk European fans. All of this shit is recipe for this shit is going to be out of control. More security, more security, more security. But ain't going to be no headaches though. It's just going to be some wild shit. Like I'm pulling up. I hope to God it's in America. I'm pulling up. I don't care where it's at. I would love to pull up. But if it ain't in America, I doubt I'm gonna be able to pull up. These motherfuckers, look, man. They're gonna y'all don't fall for the trick bag. You know what they're gonna try to do. If they make that fight, y'all know what they're gonna try to do. They're gonna try to put that shit up in y'all arm, make y'all travel. I ain't going. Don't fall in the trick bag. Fan man going to show all the way up. He's pulling in. Yo, the crazy thing is, right? Fan man falls in the stadium, right? People started kicking his ass. Like, fuck everything. Like, they just started wailing on him. Like, yo, fuck you. Like, we just gonna punch the shit out you. You gonna do this right now? Oh yeah. They were fucking fan man up. Like, he was getting punched up. I don't know which fight was. I don't know which round was better. Like, was it a bow round or was it the fan man and the fans round? Because that shit was entertainment. Like, yo, good shit. Yo, real shit. You know, the crazy thing is, I was thinking that shit too, right? You might have a fucking bungee jumper. You might even have somebody dressed up like Santa Claus, make a fake ass fucking sleigh, put some fucking androgynous fucking reindeer on that motherfucker or some shit like that. Start flying overhead and shit like that. Like, yo, best believe the wildest of the wildest shit will occur. But it's all for the ambiance. Yeah, man. They ain't appreciate the drop, man. I think if he would have had if he would have had, if his trajectory would have been a little bit better with his drop and shit like that, if he would have dropped in a much better location and on top of somebody's fucking head, I doubt he would have caught so many right hooks, overhand rights, left hands, few good jabs. I think, man, look, man, if anybody could have got a hold of that dude, they was punching him from the time they got him down all the way outside, all the way till they got him up outside of that motherfucker. He was getting punched up. Who was that dude? Like, does anybody know? Like, yo, like real rap. They should do a whole fucking documentary on like 30 for 30 on ESPN. That shit should be like the legend of fucking Fan Man. Like, had that motherfucker sitting back in like a dark shadow silhouette and shit like that, and just explaining like how he built the whole fucking fan, how he built the whole fucking fan cart and shit like that. What went through his mind that night? How many drinks? How many hits of acid he took? How many lines of cocaine did he rail before he made this epic flight over Caesar's Palace? And before everything went wrong and shit malfunctioned, and he ended up getting punched and damn near beaten out of his fucking life. Alabama boxing news. You're a hater, dude. Bars. Alabama boxing news says you're a hater, dude. Bars. Straight hater. All around hater. This is the player haters ball, nigga. Hate, hate, hate. Oh man, Alabama. Oh, I get it. I get it. I get it. Oh, Alabama. Is this about skinny? Is that what this is all about? You a fangirl for sure. Laughing emojis, laughing emojis. Can't stop laughing at the laughing emojis. Oh shit. I'd smack you, but you food. Alabama. Fried fried gator legs. Fried gator legs. Too much money was on the line. They was quickly getting him the fuck up out of there. Hell yeah, nigga, you wasn't fucking up them Vegas books, nigga. You got fighters looking in the other direction and shit. Other than that, who they throwing that? Yeah, yeah, you was getting your ass whooped and getting the fuck up out of that motherfucking arena. You was fucking up big bread that night. The world was upset, nigga. The whole world was upset. Like you had you had my motherfucking grandma sitting back watching the pay-per-view with my pops and shit like that. She talking about, yeah, hit that motherfucker for me. She like, I ain't gonna lie, if I'd have been there, I'd have hit his ass too. He said, you just can't come in here. You can't be doing that. But it's crazy. Fan Man had everybody turned up. My grandma like, yeah, hit that motherfucker one time for me. Shit. Hit his ass. What's a waster, bro? Alabama boxing news. What's wrong, man? Reaper Gang Radio. We do therapy sessions and NA meetings. I guarantee. I guarantee. I don't know. That is a good question. I don't know. That motherfucker probably, probably as soon as he probably like realized he was coming down slow as fuck, and he saw everybody cracking their knuckles and shit, and like all of the venomous intent and all of the fans' eyes and shit, like hoping like, yeah, land here first. Like you could just tell, like he coming down all slow. Could you imagine that shit? When you know you fall in a fucking like arena full of over 20,000 people and you fall in that bitch slow as shit and you like 10 feet from the fans coming down on the vertical and shit like that on the decline, and they just looking at you like, yo, we about to fuck you up like as soon as you get down here. So it's just like the most awkward 30 seconds of your life, nigga. You about to fall in the hands of somebody that want to whoop your ass. Say, yo, pass me a link so I can fry that nigga. Hey, Jedi, what you do to him? What did you do? Brown Gone One, salute, G. What did you do? Oh man, Jedi man, he got a problem with you. Well, God damn it, I passed the link. Boxing Jedi debate me then. Go on your live and debate me. You know nothing. You have 2,000 subs, dude. Well, the link is in the chat, God damn it. Reaper Gang Radio, we got time. And shit. And Alabama, you can come up too if you want.
Yeah, what's going on, kiddo?
What's poppin'?
Chilling. This nigga Alabama talk about there's a reason you got subs. What you trying to say? I'm on performing enhancing subscriptions, my nigga? My nigga, it's hard work. And I've been on here for years, nigga. Everybody know me, respect me the same way I respect them. Yeah. What type of man names himself after a state he's not even under, but his fucking cock dangling hero is? What the hell are you talking about, Alabama? Get up on here. You wanna debate? Get up on here on Reaper Gang Radio so I can fucking close your coffin shut. Cause I know what you're gonna say. Oh, Wild is this. Wild ain't shit, dog. Wilder ain't even worth armpit hair coming from a fucking rhinoceros, dog.
Oh,
what the
shit.
fuck are you talking about, dog? You attacking Ron Finkley, you attacking Mr. Two Hands because we're telling the truth about your queen. Nigga, get up on this panel so I can whoop that ass.
Oh, he was attacking me?
He was attacking everybody. Hell yeah. Anybody who was talking about Wilder. That's why that's exactly what I did to him, Two Hands.
Poor
I got
child.
to him. I got
Poor
to him,
child.
yeah. Yeah, poor child. Poor child. He says you ducking an old man. Who's the nigga? I'm the oldest man on YTBC right now, nigga. What are you talking
me,
about?
Son.
What are you talking about?
Don't worry, I got the soundboard coming in like 2 weeks, so we gonna have all the sound effects and shit like the KO. You ducking me, son? You ducking me?
No doubt. Let's get it. And the motherfucker talk about I don't need clout, nigga. I got respect. Niggas like you, little niggas need clout. I don't need clout. I don't live off of clout. I live off respect, nigga. We from a different timeline. I could tell you fucking Huggies wearing ass, nigga. Shit.
Huggies.
Word up. My man wearing them fucking I'm a big kid now. Huggies. This nigga's a Skitty fan, dog.
Oh yeah, he said he Alabama. I seen Alabama in his name, so I already knew it was something muddied in the waters.
Word. My man don't even get up on here. I'm waiting for this nigga. What happened, Alabama? What happened? My man called himself all of these Wilder fans, bro, are sick, bro. Some of them call themselves the bronze bomber himself. Now you got niggas calling themselves after his state.
Alabama probably just can't get the link right now. He probably at the bottom of a lake, you know what I'm saying? Hand fishing with a catfish, some shit like that.
Yeah, most likely. Yeah, most likely. But this nigga Alabama, bro, you talking about clout. The Jedi don't work off clout, bro. The Jedi has respect, and I have respect for others. Maybe I don't need the LDBCs, which is your faction, the whole bunch of fags that you hang with,
Look,
I don't need their fucking respect because they don't respect themselves.
But that's not even like a real way to kick it though, because think about it like this. Motherfucking Dante's boxing, any one of them dudes, they've been around for an extremely long time. Because here's the thing, boxing is more of a niche sport. Boxing isn't even that big. I remember at one point boxing was behind badminton in popularity recently. So if we really want to think about it, like you could have talked about any other sport, basketball, football, and had mad fucking subs or whatever, but boxing ain't a sport to where you're just gonna jump in there and you're gonna get a whole shitload of subs. Boxing, you don't get into boxing for popularity. You talk boxing simply for the love of it, and whatever comes out of it comes out, because I know dudes that's been doing it way longer than me, and I just started 2 years ago, and it ain't easy getting subs in the boxing world, no matter what you think of yourself or people think of you. It's a small sport, man. Well, it's a big sport, but it's a small casual following.
Yeah, and now that you say that, it's funny that you say that, bro. Everybody that's been on here for over like myself, over 7 years, over 8 years, right? Let me tell you something. We must have had over hundreds of thousands of subs. It's just when we speak the truth, a lot of guys they unsub because he's a hater. That's fact. And yo, Alabama, what do you talk about? Why we not letting you on, man? Come
I put the
on,
link in there. Oh, I didn't even know he was. I didn't even know he was. Oh, that's D. Never mind. D came up. Why ain't he come up?
You excuse making ass nigga. I already
the
know
link
you
in the chat.
The link in the chat.
How come D up here with us? On because I don't know if the nigga can read or not. But do you know what a link is? Alabama. Do you know what a link is? Here he said send a fresh link. Nigga, the last one was fresh, nigga.
What's going on, D?
What's up, fellas? If he
got
like,
what, he acting like nigga scared or something like that. Fuck you talking about?
If he got some balls, I'm just gonna jump off. I just came up here to talk a little shit about him. You know what I mean? Like,
I'm giving him a platform so him and Jedi so can have
this little
that's
debate. Why I'm
just going to quietly just put myself on mute.
I just wanted to say Reaper Gang Radio, bitches. We got a lot of chat warriors in the chat.
Come on.
Yeah, that's right, baby. That's right.
He got shook up. Alabama was talking all that greasy. See, this how chat warriors do, man. They talk greasy. They say, okay, this host up here, he don't got a bunch of people on the panel. I'm gonna talk shit. But then when he dropped that link, his knees start knocking.
Bro, I got my motherfucking chef, my chef apron on. Yeah, what's good? What's good?
Who was that? Was that him?
He came on and he jumped off. Alabama, come back up. He was so quick. He was so quick to get ready to yell at Jedi. That motherfucker deleted himself from the goddamn line.
No, you know what it was? He just wanted to say my name because it makes him feel good. That's what it was. Notice he said Jedi, and then he hung up.
Yeah, you know what it was, Jedi? He knew with that Cricket Wireless, he would only have enough time for about 2 or 3 words. 2 or 3 words. We had to get Jedi. Hey, Alabama, go borrow your daddy's phone because he got Verizon. You got to get on that.
Oh, man's is back. Man's is back.
All right, I'm going off.
No doubt.
I'm going off.
You want to debate, my nigga? Speak your shit. Speak your shit, you wheelchair recipient. Go ahead, dog. I'm here.
You lying on Deontay, motherfucker. Why you fucking lying on Deontay, motherfucker?
Nobody lying on Deontay. Deontay was lying on himself. Your man twerks. Your man twerks. He ain't no man. Your man twerk. Your man is a twerk champion, nigga. He got a championship strap for his hips, bitch. That nigga a fucking bitch just like you are. What?
Look, he's so quick to get up here and blow a blood vessel. He deletes himself from the goddamn live before he can even cuss you out.
Yo, they both dummies, bro. And I bet you that's Wilder's brother Marcellus. I bet you that's Captain Coroner Report. I bet you that's him. And I tell you right now, I don't give a fuck who you are, kid. Wilder's brother, his fucking uncle. Nigga, I will cook you. So get back up on here, Alabama. Why you keep yelling and then hanging up? I'm still here.
Man,
I already got you. I already took
same phone service Junior Lopez got.
Word up, word right. That. Hold on, let me charge my phone. I'll be right back. Service. Wee-oo. My man got the wee-oo. Word up, son. Come on. Where you at, Dougie? Where you at? You a liar, dude. Alabama, let me explain something to you. The liars are you and the guys that are actually believing that this nigga's costume was heavy. He was poisoned. Mark Breland did something to him. He got scratched in his ear by Tyson Fury when Tyson Fury had his hands taped and gloved. I mean, you're the fucking liars. You guys believe in lies, bro. And you can't talk to me no more, Alabama. Everybody, take a good look at Alabama boxing news. This nigga right here is the bitch ass nigga right here that's actually caping for shit like this. Look what he says. Marcellus will lay you out cold. Get the fuck out of here. Marcellus couldn't even fucking win his first match, nigga. Are you stupid? Matter of fact, if you could set it up, nigga, I'll train 6 months. I come out of retirement and I'll box the shit out of him. Then after that, you better be there because I'm gonna smack the shit out of you. How about that? Since you know him so much, you want to set up that fade? What's up, nigga? I'm only 165. What's up? Ain't no fake ass nigga here, dog. Ain't no, as a matter of fact, if you want to set it up between me and you, nigga, I'll beat your ass, Alabama.
This nigga like This nigga like the last. This nigga like the last motherfucking Deontay Wilder fanboy avatar and shit like that.
Word, right?
The last butt, the last butt bender, the last ass bender and shit like that. Yo,
The
look,
last
time
ass
out.
bender.
This is what you don't. This is what you don't do. Yeah, I mean, like if you want to win at a debate or you trying to debate, this is what you don't do. You don't come up there ranting and raving to where you delete yourself from the live to where you don't even get two words off to where people can even make any sense of. That shit
Word
right
up.
there is retarded. It's all the way stupid, and we don't know what to make of you, nigga. Like
That
I'm
nigga's a
confused.
weirdo. He's a
That's just
fucking weirdo.
that's the problem with boxing right there. You got this weird ass fucking fan ass energy and shit like that. Like I don't even think that I even mentioned Deontay Wilder to that. And if I did, fuck him. But I don't even think I really did. But you know, they got such a fucking stain on their heart from their nigga getting his ass whooped twice that they still gotta fucking hold on to this old ass February 22nd motherfucking PTSD type energy, man. I
Yeah,
know it
look,
hurts, man.
of course, bro. Motherfucker talk about Jedi. You old, you dusty, nigga. Shut the fuck up, bro. Alabama. What man names himself after the state of the man that he's cocksucking that lives in? Like, really? You called yourself Alabama because of Wilder. Now you on here? Why you lying on Wilder? When Wilder lied on himself. When you niggas from the LDPC, the Littlebaka, y'all
This
niggas
nigga.
fucking lied on this
He the
nigga as
type
well.
nigga that real ripe is so much of an overly obsessed fan that this
Hell
motherfucker really
yeah.
did. He really do got a tent pitched up by this
I'm
nigga Wilder mailbox and shit. Wake up and just bend his pants, just pull his pants down and bend his ass out by the mailbox, hoping Wilder open that shit up every morning. Like
every time he
weird
watched
ass
that,
nigga, man.
every time he watched that Wilder twerking video, he twerks with him, along with him, son. You know how little kids dance with their heroes and shit while they're watching the cartoons? That's exactly what he does with Wilder, bro. My nigga's pushing for Wilder cereal, dog.
Yo, nah,
For
that nigga.
real.
Hey, as soon as he heard Wilder was trying to get pregnant, this motherfucker went straight to the first comeback he could find. Like, where do I signed up, nigga? This all of this is reserved for Deontay Wilder. Like,
Exactly. Yo, my nigga, I'm 40. Listen, I could be 60, but I'm really 47 years old, Alabama, right? Alabama slammy. I could be 60, but guess what? In life, I have surpassed you, your mother, your father, and everybody else in your
no, I
family.
hope you can make it there.
It looks
Oh
like it looks
God.
like it looks like you wasn't even raised by your mom. It looked like you were raised by somebody that's foster care, right? So and I could tell this because you don't know right from wrong, right? Like you're standing in flames right now. You're being burnt. You think that the old jokes are working. Meanwhile, I'm on here telling simple shit on you, and everybody's looking at you like Alabama is just a puzzle in the LDBC that makes the picture of Deontay Wilder's nuts. That's all you are, bro. You're part
This
of that
nigga,
puzzle.
he said, shout out to George with the super chat, man. He said, Wilder twerks like he knows how to ride a dick. Yo,
Ah,
hey, my man do be moving around like he been there before. That's
bro,
the
did you
problem,
see?
yo.
Did you see how fast he twerked them motherfuckers, bro?
And
Like I was
tights
like,
too.
ain't no, I don't know no man that's moving his hips that fast. Yeah, that nigga did dick right. And then he goes, "You got 2,000 subs in 10 years, my nigga. If you've been following me, I'm more than sure you're one of my subs. And if you're not one of my subs, you're one of my admirers because you would only know exactly how many subs I
Yeah,
have,
like,
right?"
do he live in like your about section or something like that? Like,
Bro, he's a professional. He's a professional cock rider. This guy's a professional cock rider. Alabama boxing news.
oh,
You're not kicking no boxing or no news or no boxing. You're just a Deontay Wilder nut straggler. You know what I'm saying? Talk about I'm finished, nigga. Why don't you come up here and finish me then? But you couldn't. You see, I got your heart, nigga. Everybody, can we all agree
Alabama.
that
If
the Jedi, Godzilla, and King Kong stomped Alabama Slammy's whole reputation right now because he didn't get up on here? But man, a matter of fact, just like Ali, nigga, you came up here and you said my name, nigga. That's right. You said
Alabama,
Jedi
if you have
twice.
anything that you would like to say, or if you would like to address Jedi over the radio, you know what I mean? You're more
He
than
ain't
welcome to
coming
pull
off
back
on
up.
me, yeah.
You
Black
know,
leather gloves, perform chokes on rap jokes, a bird cycle awaits with a pit full of deaf folks, nigga.
but remember, like the microphone goes up to your mouth, not by your ass.
Exactly. Just because it's cylinder shaped doesn't mean it goes in your ass, bro. You feel what I'm saying? You got a problem with brushing your asshole instead of your teeth. And I can see this. This
Oh,
nigga crazy,
shit.
son. My man Dolomite. What's up, Dolomite? What's up, Mr. Dolomite? He goes, I understand that that Monty Brown is the wheelchair leader of the of the short riders.
Mm-hmm.
This nigga crazy.
Monty Brown, a stand-up nigga, man.
Word up, that's my dude right there. My man James Jamison says Alabama couldn't finish a big breakfast. What's up, James? Oh shit, son.
Jesus Christ, man. Oh man, look, man. See what you look what you did, man. Look what you did. Look what you did, Bama. Look what you
Bro,
did, man.
bro, I'm saying, man. I mean, look, we respect those that are Wilder fans that actually have the sense to say, yo, yeah, he failed, right? But you over here, why we lying on him, nigga? What did we lie on? This nigga did twerk. This nigga did say he wanted to get pregnant. This nigga didn't come out till like maybe 2 months after with the excuses that you niggas over there, the leather booker made. Like, what are you talking about? How did we lie on this nigga?
Wilder said he
How?
got some good pussy too.
Ah, he got the boy pussy.
He said he got that good badussy.
The badus.
Boy, Wilder got some good badussy. The bronze badussy.
My man said, do the brown. Do the brown.
That's
I
it.
wanna rock. I wanna rock. I wanna rock. I wanna rock.
That nigga Alabama came to this joint protecting the bronze badussy.
Word.
Damn.
Yo, you couldn't have said it no better than I could have, Mr. Two Hands. You protecting the brown badussy.
Hey man, this dude, bro, you a coward, man. You make me get off of here. You ain't even coming up here. I try to give you your space, man.
Yo, fellas, let me give him some JoJo. This nigga came up here and said, "Yo, Deontay, take my money, my house and my cars." For one hit of you, that Pudussy has it all, baby. That nigga Jodeci for motherfucking Wilder, bro. That's crazy.
Hey, let me tell you something, bro. Let me tell you how whack and dumb this dude is, bro. With the whole, you gonna sit up here and put in the chat that this dude been on YouTube for 10 years and only got 2,000 subs. Just like Two Hands said, you ain't do nothing but run to that dude about page, man. My page say I've been on there for 11 years. You dumbass nigga. That only got to do with when you signed on to YouTube. That's all that displays. Because I only have my channel less than 2 years, but it say 11 years. You're an idiot. Alabama,
yeah, exactly.
You idiot.
You idiot. Right. You idiot. Oh, yeah. Seems like we have somebody that got a problem with brain minerals. Yeah. You know what I'm saying, son? Baby, I'm hooked on you. Wilder, I'd rather do sucking your cack from the motherfucking back. Yeah, that's you, Alabama. You fucking he's Google for fucking Wilder, bro. My God, bro. Jesus.
Yo, like I just it's just funny to me, right? Because like I'm gonna continuously do this every time, like just be just as calm and just as chill as this. Shout out to my motherfucking endless drawer weed. But
what you smoking on?
Just shit. Right now, I'm smoking on some black Afghan, little morning blend.
Get it.
You know, I'm like, cause it's just crazy to me how motherfuckers just run up this jump with all of this energy. Like, yo, you ain't even said one word yet. He yelling before the phone fumbling out his hand. He dropping that shit in the toilet. Dropping it in the toilet, wiping it off, dropping it in the toilet again, wiping it off, trying to get the joint on, deleting itself before he could get one word out the motherfucker. I'm like, damn, dog, like, nigga, just breathe a little bit. It's okay. Make sure you connect, then talk, because they want to fucking they want to go ape shit, like, nigga, they want to go bananas over, you know what I'm saying? Like, this weirdo, man.
He came up here like, I will do anything for you. I'll protect your name. That
nigga probably got a BLM.
Bro.
He probably sitting there with a BLM shirt on too right now. I know he is, man.
Oh man,
he probably got a whole BLM shirt on.
And BLM BLM for him stands for Big Long Malanga. That's what he's wearing that shit for. My man want the big long malanga. Word up. My
Yeah,
man, my man,
good.
my man, he get excited when you say salami or anything that consists of cylinder-like things, bro. You know what I'm
Victor
saying?
by salute. What it do,
Vic.
Holmes? Man, look, dude, like I swear it would be a much easier investment to like, yo, take all that energy and put it into somebody like Terrence Crawford, you know what I'm saying?
Word.
Anybody else, like I don't care shit, fucking Canelo, whoever.
Word.
But bro, like you got all of this energy. I've not heard one boxing fan stand out like this for the truth. I've only
Bro,
heard boxing fans with this type of energy when it comes to the frauds in the sport. That's
I
scary
too.
to me. So
I too.
Exhibit A right here be all of the shit that we basically was talking about this morning and what we be talking about on Reaper Gang Radio. He's
Yep.
exactly the fucking problem with the sport because you got all of this like hostile fucking like wild estrogen like for this nigga Deontay, but I'm like, you ain't got one bit of that type of energy for no real dudes, no real boxers in the sport. Yo, that's spooky. It really
Yeah, it
is.
is. It is,
Word
man.
up.
Hey,
It's
True
crazy.
Hand, let me ask you this, fam. I know you get ready to cut it off in a bit, but this fucking we got another one coming, fam. It just seems like to me this hype job, and it's being built up.
Yeah.
And I tell you who it is right now. And I like the kid, but this damn Edgar Berlanga, man.
Yeah,
It is
man. Listen.
starting. It's starting already. Hold on, right quick, Jedi. It is
No, I
starting
agree with you. I
already
agree
with
with you.
Edgar Berlanga, and I want
I
to point this shit out, man,
go
because
ahead.
you got all of these fans, these Puerto Rican fans specifically, because Joe, trust me, everybody I know that's Puerto Rican been calling me about Belonga. But bro, this dude ain't been out the second round. I think
But
Belonga and everybody else around him need to slow the fuck down.
wait,
Quick.
but D. The reason why you gotta give us Puerto Ricans a pass on that is because when Miguel Cotto came, we were promised Danny Garcia and he failed. This nigga can't even speak Spanish. You feel what I'm saying? So
Well,
now
I
we
mean,
got
I feel
Berlanga.
your pain, nigga. You know I'm African Rican too, so I
This
know. I
motherfucker
just
crazy.
You gotta
Yo,
forgive us for that. We excited because we got a much better fighter than motherfucking Danny Garcia representing us, dog.
yeah, man. They need to just chill though. This dude, like Edgar Belonga, just came out talking
Yeah,
about the Navarrete and Diaz card, right? Because y'all know he's gonna be on that, right?
yeah.
So he just came out talking shit about the fact that it's already sold out. Remember the last fight he was in, and it did all. He act like it did a lot of views because he was there. So like he's leading the charge himself of the
Yes.
hype, bro. He is leading
Yeah.
the charge himself about like, no, what about Navarrete and Diaz? You think all them tickets sold out because of your ass? Like, come on, bro.
What's up, Victor Bada? What's going on, my friend, my brother? What's going on? Yeah, man. I mean, listen, but Berlanga, he's still got a lot of work to do. I'm semi impressed because he's semi, he's semi got both feet in there as to being a solidified professional. A license, just because you got a license, doesn't really make you a professional. Yes, you're in the professional ranks, but when you start fucking niggas up that's supposed to get fucked up in the right way, and you start going up that echelon of the grades, then you are really pro. And right now, Berlanga just happens to be, to me, a great knockout artist, but he's got a lot of tools missing in his shed, bro. This nigga can't build a house right now. He
I
might
can't
be able to
even.
build tables. He might be able to build chairs, desks, but he can't build something solid just yet because he doesn't have a very solid, how do I say, a fight selection just yet. You know what I mean?
I can't call him a knockout artist yet, and I'm gonna tell you why I can't even call him a knockout artist yet.
Mm,
Because this kid ain't been out of the first round. Yeah, he has stopped a lot of low level to maybe C level fighters.
right, right.
B minus at best, Lionel Bellows. Uh,
Yeah.
but at the same time, when we say, okay, this kid needs some more work to do, what work? Because we ain't seen shit from him. We ain't seen this dude take a punch. We ain't seen really good footwork. We ain't seen him set traps. We ain't seen him with head movement. What work does he need to do? We don't know shit about Belonga.
All right,
Besides, he
but
can get medium level or to low level opponents out in the first round. We know nothing
true,
about him. Nothing.
true. But check this out. Suppose he's just that fighter that just walks through shit just to hit you. I would have to respect that, even though it's stupid. Because down the line, you're not gonna remember your fucking name or what you ate. but I would have to respect that style. If this is how he turns out, you know what I mean? Like just a straight walking through your punches and just moving his head slightly.
Well,
You know what I'm saying?
actually some footage of this dude going down with headgear on.
Ooh.
So I'm not saying that don't mean nothing necessarily, because I just seen some footage of Teofimo going down with headgear on. But I'm just saying though, yeah, you see that too, ass?
Got
He
blasted.
dropped like a stack of goddamn potatoes with that boy.
Then he was in his feelings. He hit that man after the bell.
That dude, Venezuela something, but that dude motherfucking goddamn dropped Teofimo. That motherfucker looked like he lost all life in him.
That's the boy. I think that's the boy that's the boy Benavidez father train, ain't it? And take care of.
Might be. He get ready to make his debut here.
Yeah. Benavidez father train.
But again, the thing I hate with these sparring stories, though, I'm gonna get back to Belonga, but the thing I hate with these sparring stories is they never display like the age of these kids, like when this shit happened, and you know what I mean. And Junior Lopez had to come out and defend that shit, of course. But the dude, what was the dude that did the interview? Said, oh, it was like 2 or 3 years ago, or something like that. And so then there's where the discrepancy comes. The Lopez's period was longer than that, you know, and that happened with Bill and Devin, because Bill had said something about when they sparred, and then we was on live, and then Lopez was like, no, that was when we came to Vegas. He's like, oh, okay, well, whatever. But so these sparring stories, bro, you can put so much into them, but the footage you can't take away. That motherfucker dropped like a sack of potatoes. You can't dismiss the footage, goddamn.
That motherfucking shit right there. He got dropped like, that's the type of dropping where you like, yeah, that boy got something on you.
Yeah. You can call it
that wasn't no lucky punch.
Yeah, that's what I'm about to say. You can call it a lucky punch if you want to, but
that motherfucker was right. Because you could tell by the emotion that he was getting out on him, like, and they sparring that day. Because when dude told the story about it on Aki TV, because you know Benavidez father humble, so when he told the story about it, because it happened one time, and fucking Lopez wanted to come back and get it back, because they wanted to spar Jose Jr. at first. Motherfucker, he was like, well, you know what I'm saying, I got this other little, you know, amateur, you know, he's good, try him out, gonna try him out. Ended up sparring him because Jose was too big at the time. He was just too big. So ended up blasting him. That nigga Junior was mad. Ended up coming back, blasting him again. I guess he had, and then the footage ended up coming out.
Yeah. That's why these kids need to get into the right fights, right? Because if you pay attention to that punch that dude kept hitting him with, Nakatani. And see, Nakatani trains you. You get into a rough fight like that, it trains you. Next time you run up on a guy like that, you know what to do. That's why these kids need to stop messing around taking these bullshit fights. They need to see fighters like that, because this is a punch that keeps evading you. You don't see this punch coming. You don't know what to do with it. So Tio didn't know what to do with it when that kid was throwing that punch. But then you get in there, you get the lights up under you, 6-ounce glove, and you face a guy like Nakatani, who definitely has power, and he throws that punch. Let's see what happens the next time that kid gets in the ring with Teofimo.
Because that speaks a lot to motherfuckers don't really understand that are currently professional right now, how much stuff they aren't truly prepared for in boxing. And what I mean by that is what type of poise and mental patience that you have to have, and how you got to keep your temperament under control, because when you get struck or you getting fucking outclassed 3 rounds, say 3, 4, fucking 5 rounds out the gate, you got to be able to reel it in and find a way, find your timing and shit like that. And that shit could lead to 1, frustrating, and you end up getting beat worse, or 2, you could end up like Burchell on your motherfucking face.
Yup. And can I add on to that, 2 hands? Can I add on to that?
No.
Miyagi said, you also need the technique. Hey, have to work on technique. Hey, definitely. You need a technique. You need technique as well. If you don't have technique, you know what I'm saying, which really adds on to your pedigree. So going back to what my man D was saying, right? Speak your mind. you need to see these men. These men will help graduate your pedigree. Remember when I said tool shed? These are the guys you get those tools from that you put in your shed, and the next nigga that wants something built, meaning want to fight you, you built this nigga a brand new duplex condo. You beat the shit out this nigga. You know what I'm saying? This is how you get better.
Steel sharpens steel.
Exactly. And this is why you get better. Why do you think Tito Trinidad got better? De La Hoya, and I'm talking just recent, like, you know what I'm saying, the 90s. Well, why do you think those guys got better? Because those guys were in a bracket and in a class by themselves because they took hard fights. Why is it that you can't make a Fabulous Four in this era, but you can make one in Pacquiao's? You can make one even in that era before, right? Because these were special guys that fought the way they were supposed to fight. Just like D said, just like my man Two Hands said, you need to see these guys, bro. We're not going to take any more of this. Okay, you take a light fight here, a light fight there. No. From now on, right? From now on, these fights should be meaningful to you, the fighter, meaning you should gain something from this. If it's not going to be technique, it's going to be rankage, but it's got to be something worth.
But like you just said, though, it has to be meaningful to them.
Right.
So if it's not meaningful to them, if they don't care to have that type of fight, so they're not going to have it. Because, I mean, shit, it's very, you know, like, I don't think a lot of these motherfuckers wake up in the morning like, yo, I'm looking for a fucking challenge. I think a lot of these dudes end up getting found out. They really know each other outside of the bright lights. I mean, the cameras that's in front of you in the media. I'm talking the show aspect. I'm talking the intimate sparring aspect. They really know each other on that level behind that. So a lot of these motherfuckers ain't really trying to get in them situations because they know what happens in sparring, stay in sparring type shit. I think a lot of people protected underneath that veil as well, but they'll never admit that though. You know.
Yeah, you're absolutely right, bro.
Hey. So the reason I asked y'all that because I wanted your brother's ideas because I'm damn sure doing a video on it a goddamn but longer. But here's another one. Here's another one I'm going to do a video on, and I just wanted to get your perspective on this, Two Hands. This goddamn Jaime Munguia situation. Because
my man look like Tong Po from
he damn sure do that. You put the ponytail and ball that head up,
you bleed like Mei Ling.
Yeah, you damn sure do look like Tong Po. You killing me with that one. But look, check it out though. It's less about Munguia, right? This video I'm gonna make, he got a lot to do with it, but it's less about Munguia and it's more about Eddie Hearn and the Zone. I'm getting ready to give Eddie Hearn and the Zone flame, and check this one out. This one gonna surprise a lot of people because I don't call this great. I'm getting ready to give Eddie Hearn and the Zone flame and protect. Guess who? Demetrius Andre.
Yeah.
They're ducking him. Bro, look, check it out. Check it out where I'm going with this. I just want to see what you think about this.
I feel
so. Jaime Munguia, right? Jaime Munguia, the Zone, and Eddie Hearn. Basically, because he's the liaison. He's the one who came out talking about Jaime Munguia fighting Triple G. But what was the fans crying about? What have the fans been crying about the whole time? Andre Triple G. Now, Eddie Hearn, you sit on the top of all of this bullshit. Now, you was running around talking about Jaime Munguia and Triple G. So now Andre had to settle for Liam Williams. Well, Jaime Munguia now is fighting Selecki. He's not even fighting Triple G. So why the fuck didn't the Zone do Demetrius Andre the service and put him in a valid fight? That would have been the best fight in his fucking career and for unification. And at the way Triple G been looking, I say that Andre got a good chance to beat him. Triple G could beat him. But, man, he been looking bad lately. The time is now. So they fucked around with this fugazi-ass so-called matchup with Triple G and Andre. And Munguia. So that took the option for Andre to fight Triple G off the table. Well, it was fugazi because now he's fighting Selecki. See, Eddie Hearn and the Zone fucking Demetrius Andre. What y'all think about that?
I agree. Especially with a move like that. Nah, that's fucked up. That not only is it cutthroat, it's fucked up, bro. And I've been following, bro, ever since my man Andre has been calling everybody out. I'm talking about since he started, dog. He even said I could beat Canelo right now, but niggas didn't pay attention to him. Listen, He is a threat. People don't understand. Andre, y'all look at him soft because y'all ain't paying attention because y'all was all up fucking either it was either in another weight class, Loma's ass or Triple G's or Canelo's ass or Mayweather at the time, you know what I'm saying, on the way out. You guys got to understand, bro. This guy right here, Andre, is hungry. He's fresh. Hardly took any damage, and this young man can fight. He can box. This is what they're scared of. This is exactly what they're scared of. So the same way that they have shelved a lot of guys out there that were threats to the guys that they're gonna make cornflake cereal face fighters and shit, this is exactly what's going on, bro. They're fucking blackballing these guys like this for no reason, bro. And there's a list of these motherfuckers beyond Andre that they're doing this to, guys.
Yeah.
Well, like I said this shit over 2 months ago. Did a video on this shit 2 months ago. I just said Golden Boy made it very clear that they were trying to make a ploy, that they were trying to make a run at Triple G because they were trying to get in the way of it because Eddie Hearn on one hand was saying that he wanted to make the Eddie Hearn versus Triple G fight happen before that Liam Williams became the mandatory came up. So then Golden Boy tried to fucking stonewall and block that shit and say it's a boring fight. It don't make no sense. Try to run with that narrative. You know what I'm saying? That's why when people say Demetrius Andrade is boring, you got to think of what you're getting in the way of and what that shit breeds and present. But regardless of all of that, I've been saying this shit. That ain't the fight. The fight is Andrade versus fucking Triple G. Yep. Motherfuckers know why they want to make Jaime Munguia versus Triple G. It'll be fucking good. It'll be a good fight because it's just going to be sock 'em fucking boppers. Well, guess what? Jaime Munguia would only be in there 3 rounds with Triple G if he lucky. Because he ain't going to be able to get socked in his head like that by Triple G and stand up. If Gary O'Sullivan can knock his whole dick strings loose.
That's going to be my next series, bro. I'm just thinking about I need to write that shit down. I just did a video about...
But why? But when you make that shit, ask, why is you and maybe only one other motherfucker and nobody in the media talking about that shit? Why don't nobody talk about these fights? You know what I'm saying? I'm telling you, bro. You motherfuckers to see what it is. Cause it ain't just motherfucking it ain't just Canelo. It's a lot of protected interests that got motherfucking belts around them. I don't know. See, it's crazy, right? Because they'll tarnish the belts, but at the same time, you know, the promoters will use the motherfucking they'll use the motherfucking belts and they influence with the motherfucking sanctioning bodies and shit like that to use that shit to bodyguard and work that motherfucker and move them this way and maneuver them this way from danger and shit like that. So I'm just like, come on, man, what is it? Like it's fucked up, man.
And I ain't doing no video on this one. But shout out to my boy Gilberto Ramirez. Zudo Ramirez talking cash shit, fam. That man said, look, Zudo said, better be able to look dull and flat. Let's see if he can get some of this. Hey, man, look. I like Zudo Ramirez off the chain. Look, I like Zudo Ramirez, but man, you better come to the party with your best shit on. You stepping up in there with Arthur better be him, dog. He
think he fighting Arthur Abram or something like that. He fighting old ass Arthur Abram, fucking Jesse Hardis and shit.
Once he feel a couple of those mitts, he gonna be thinking differently. I would tell you that shit right now.
Hell yeah. Hey yo, y'all listen, man. Y'all listen to the Reaper Gang Radio, man, with your host 2 Hands. You know what I'm saying? And we're just talking the truth, man. This is Reaper Gang Radio, where the truth places itself on a motherfucking throne.
It's like, yo, Zerdo, I'm not saying nothing bad about him because look, nigga, you want to fight Meech? Hey, nigga, more power to you. I mean, if you want to fight B-Ball, nigga, more power to you.
I would love to, man. Listen,
I would love to see the fight. But goddamn, nigga, you gonna look? Look, that motherfucker, that half Korean, fucking Russian, fucking Japanese, he all type, man. Fucking B-Ball, a whole bunch of shit. Motherfucker, look,
B-Ball.
One thing he gonna beat the fuck out.
Bro, B-Ball is half Genghis Khan, half Bruce Lee, dog. half Ivan Drago. Like this man got every fucking murderous trait in him, dog. I'm telling you, dog.
Nigga dress up for the Yakuza on motherfucker Monday, then he motherfucking in the Spetsnaz on Tuesday. Then the nigga go motherfucking play a hitman for Kim Jong-un on a Wednesday.
What y'all think about fucking Lara, Iris Landy Lara moving up to 160? I think that's a bad move.
It is a bad move because he don't carry that much power, first of all. You know, I mean, he's a great boxer. He's got great foot movement and placement, but bro, no. Eris Landy Lara is gonna wind up looking like fucking. He's gonna wind up looking like Martin Lawrence when he fought Tommy Hearns, dog, at 160, and that's in every fight, not just one, dog. Nah, that's a bad move.
He should have just fought the dude, Michael Sotto, because that was his fight.
Damn, he's moving to 160. He's gonna die. He's gonna die. He's gonna die. He's gonna die. You can't win. You can't win.
Shit.
Word up. Oh, Adrian. I'm telling you, bro. I'm telling you, man. That's dangerous. That's very dangerous for Lara, man. Holy shit, bro. Yo, I'm telling you right now. The first punch he gets, I want to bet somebody on this. If Lara gets knocked out, I guarantee you that when he gets tapped, his left leg is gonna start stanking. Who want to bet me on that?
I don't know, because I know motherfucking he go up to 160.
Jedi, you got
I don't know, man, because niggas just be looking for opportunity.
Yeah. Word up, dude. I got an echo. All right. Hold on.
Yeah, I don't know what that was.
Good. But yeah. All right, we good now? We good now?
Let me see. Yeah, we good.
Okay, all right, hold on. Before you start off, Alabama boxing, you came back. What happened? You had to write more jokes? This nigga said a 47-year-old with a 15-year-old's brain. My nigga, what does age have to do with the boxing knowledge that I'm whipping you and your generation's ass with? Actually, it does. It does show. That? No, you know what it is? Because Alabama right now is mad that it is the elders that are holding this down. That's what it is. See, this is a young
46, motherfucker. We blessed.
Yeah.
We not old. We blessed. And if your punk ass can make it here, you know, you probably be stupid anyway, even when you
That nigga said, Jedi, what you reckon me versus you in a charity match in Alabama?
Nigga, I'll fuck you. Nigga, I'll fuck you up in Alabama. I'll fuck you up in New York. Nigga, I'll fuck you up in your backyard, my backyard, whatever. Set it up, nigga. Set it up.
He said reckon. He said he reckon.
Right
he said reckon.
Set it up, nigga. What you reckon me versus you in a charity match in Alabama?
Go ahead, bro. And after I'm done, bro, I'm fucking your sister. I'm letting you know that shit right now.
Oh, damn. They taking it to the sister, though?
Nah, fuck that. I'm fucking his sister. I'm fucking your sister, dog. After I'm done. That's my prize. She's gonna be like that, Jedi, the force is strong with you. Oh my God, Jedi. I'm telling you, bro.
She ain't never like her brother anyway. That's
she ain't never like her. That's exactly
what you beat his ass.
What else? She gonna be like, damn man, my brother used to fuck me too. You know, he used to try to fuck me and shit.
Oh damn.
You know what I'm saying? Come on, bro.
He said you sick, bruh. Disgusting, shady little man.
Let me do that. Let me be gross. But you know what? You're gross coming up on Mr. Two Hands Reaper Gang Radio defending a man, bro. Another man that you have no idea of. A man that won't even pay your bill if you needed help. But guess what? Had you been cool with us since we're real life, you probably could have got in touch with one of us and we probably could have helped you with one of your fucking barn bills, nigga. But no, you want to come up on here and start disrespecting people over Wilder, a nigga you jerk off to every night.
This is what Alabama Boxing News has to say. He said, yeah, I'll make sure I get so Viagra's for you before, G.
Yeah. You see that? You see that? Like, bro.
Most people pull out the Vaseline and the KY jelly and pop some porn on. This man pull out the Vaseline and KY jelly and pop on the twerking video.
Another one. He says, how many you gonna need for my CSG? I'll bring the Vags, dude.
No doubt, bro. Matter of fact, everybody on here got turns on your sis. I just happen to be first. That's all it is.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
bro,
saying?
this dude, man. Alabama, look, bro, look. You a chat warrior.
He said jump
We know
rope.
you scared.
He said you mean turns. He said jump rope, or we talking asshole?
We're talking your sister's asshole here.
Hey, Alabama was one of them dudes on Pulp Fiction that was
He
busting my
said
fellas'
he
balls in the
said
podcast.
Alabama says he says yeah, erectile dysfunctional lore.
Nah, man, your sister disagrees with that.
You remember that two hands on Pulp Fiction when they was busting up Marcellus?
Yeah.
Yeah,
That nigga
bro.
Alabama was one of them boys in the pawn shop, dog.
He was the dude licking his lips watching. He was the dude licking his lips watching. He's like, I'm next. I'm next. I'm next. Word up, bro. Alabama, you can never fuck with me, dog. No matter what the fuck you say, no matter what you try to bring on any motherfucker anybody's channel, especially my man right here, bro. And you're a big disrespect to this man right here. You know what I'm saying? The way this man right here should be cursing the shit out you. But you know what? He's not gonna do that. I'm doing it for him because he's the host. So he's not gonna, you know what I'm saying? But I'm gonna let you know something right now. Word up, I'm gonna let you know something right now. You all the way disrespectful. See me talking about your sister and all that. You deserved that because you came on here trying to disrupt the boxing program with your Deontay Wilder memoirs. You know what I'm saying? Nobody gives a fuck about Deontay Wilder. Fuck Deontay Wilder. Deontay Wilder looks like motherfucking LeBron James' older brother, son. He should have been played basketball a long time ago. Matter of fact, he didn't even have the passion for fucking boxing. So what the fuck are you talking about?
Hey, James Jameson said Alabama was in the Pulp Fiction box. He was the gimp. The gimp. That motherfucker was the gimp.
He said he was in the box. Yo, get back in your box, you fucking gimp.
Damn, James just buried you. That's it. Final nail in the coffin with that one, dog. The gimp, man. Oh man, that's priceless,
That
dog.
motherfucker said, I reckon.
I reckon.
I reckon my underwear.
Oh man, my man called him the gimp in a box, bro. You need to get back in your box, doggy.
Oh my gosh, man. Alabama, I don't know why you did this to yourself. We didn't do it to you, dog. You did it to yourself.
And you know what's fucked up about this, fellas? We didn't do nothing to this man but talk about another man.
Yeah.
Leave him alone. Leave Wilder alone.
Don't you talk about Deontay Wilder.
Don't you talk about Deontay like that.
You don't know that Deontay Wilder is as rich as an oil mine down here in Alabama's. Don't you understand that, boy?
That's not lemonade in your glass now, fella. That's pee.
Oh, you see now this is where you get kicked off this channel. This nigga said, "Meet me at Walmart." This nigga said, "Meet me at Walmart."
I'll be sitting sideways on my John Deere X20.
Oh man, I don't know where you
I'm gonna flick
located.
the headlights I'm gonna flick the headlights on 2 times, and it's on.
That motherfucker way in the sticks. If your only meeting place is Walmart, nigga, you out in the sticks, dog.
My man don't even have a fucking house, bro. He lives in a fucking cottage, a straw cottage.
Nigga, that nigga live in a dugout cave on the hills, nigga.
Where we roll back prices and our sleeves.
What up? This nigga said, Jedi, you've never been to a bout, bro. First of all, I've been to bouts. I've been in bouts, nigga. You consider fucking hog wrestling around where the fuck you come from a fucking bout. That's not boxing, buddy.
It's a gator.
Gator wrestling.
Hey, fellas, this crossover shit is, dog, they making this a part of boxing, fam. This whole crossover UFC boxing, you know, Anderson Silva getting ready to fight Julio Cesar Chavez.
Yeah, bro, that shit is on.
They're making this a thing. We might as well, I mean, I'm not accepting it, but we might as well understand that this is getting ready to be a part of boxing, man.
Well, Anderson probably is the best fluent boxer that I've seen come out of UFC as far as hand skill wise. So he'll probably actually look good in the ring. So I'm actually kind of more excited to see that.
Plus, he used to spar boxers all the time and shit.
Yo,
always spar boxers.
Senior is going to fucking destroy this kid, son, with just body work. Watch.
Oh, I don't know, man. He might put something on the body and all that. Senior a little long in the tooth, man. Anderson. One thing about Anderson, now look, I never advocate for UFC fighters over boxing. You change disciplines 9 times out of 10, 9.5 times out of 10, you're gonna get your ass whipped. So I don't advocate for UFC fighters over boxers, but it's what Anderson Silva brings to the table. Like Two Hands just said, not only by far, I don't put anybody as a better striker with those hands than him. But his defense though. Dog, that dude head movement, his elusiveness, he's one of those fighters that have that natural ability to escape punches. Now, when you're talking about a young, strong lion like Weidman that beat him, man, Chavez ain't moving that damn fast, right? And Anderson's still elusive and shit, you know what I mean? Plus, he hits hard. That dude hits hard.
Right.
He ain't no soft puncher, so it's interesting. I mean, you got to go for Chavez, bro. You know what I mean? No doubt.
Oh, yeah,
I'm with you on that. But it just makes it interesting. I just don't like all of this crossover nonsense. And they keep putting them to us, keep giving them to us, keep giving them to us.
I call that shit hybrid.
Shit. Fucking
I call that shit hybrid boxing, where you got the UFC niggas coming into boxing. And, that's exactly what it is. Yo, 10% crew, check this out. Nobody up here got at the kid. The kid got at us because we were talking about the Alabama
don't
twerker,
pay
right?
attention to that nigga at all.
Exactly.
There's a reason why this nigga's name is 10% crew.
Because
this nigga's a straight flip flopper. 10% he want to be down with niggas, and the other 90% he's sucking another nigga dick. So look, at the end of the day, like, yo, I already done went through with this goofball nigga. He don't know who he want to be. One day he cool, the next minute he's just a fucking weirdo. So I'm serious. Don't pay that nigga no mind.
I just want to say one more thing, because he's saying, what does that say about the American man? What it says about the American man, especially Deontay Wilder, was that you were never our American heavyweight champion, and you never represented the American heavyweight status the way our real American heavyweight champions did. This is why you got shunned, because you went that way when you should have went this way like the rest of them did. And the way you went that way, you didn't innovate, motherfucker. All you did was destroy. So 10%. Take that 5% I gave you and put it in your pocket. Yeah, go ahead.
Jedi, I never miss an opportunity for a you idiot moment, right? So I won't miss this one either. Special guest of the you idiot moment right now is going to be 10% crew. 10% crew. If you want to ask the question about the American man, and you're asking the wrong people, you should be asking that question to your boy Alabama, because of the way he came in here. If you're talking about the American man. So 10% crew, you idiot. I just had to give you that. All right, go ahead.
And he only been in here for like 10% of the conversation. So you can only expect 90% of the fucking stupidity to come out this nigga mouth. Like, I don't understand. Nigga, you hear 10% of the conversation, then you waste 10 cents talking 90% of fucking nothing. I don't get it, man.
You idiot.
I guarantee he's 100% a fucking stupid, man.
Yo, you just killed this nigga. Yeah. You just killed that nigga right now, son. You just killed him with that, bro. You 10% of the conversation, dog.
That nigga's retarded, man. Like, I'll be like
10% Alabamian. That's why he had to protect him, because of his 10% Alabamian. You idiot.
Word up. Hey, Leon. Word up, Leon McKensington. Fuck you. Nobody getting me off here. And if I'm toxic, obviously you're a faggot, because us men are toxic. We have male toxicity up in this motherfucker. So if you're one of them flag wavers, I'm sorry I'm offending you. But you know what you can do? Look, put your 2 hands in front of your face, right? You see them now? You see the fingers? Cup them, right? And then sit on them and fiddle in your asshole, since you got nothing else better to do.
Jedi, stop giving these clowns energy, man.
Giving really something to think about.
Energy, man.
No, you know what it is. I'm the troll hunter. That's what it is, bro. Niggas know me. I'm the troll hunter. I destroy everybody, bro. That comes here and fucks shit up.
The time, these niggas, like, it'd be funny as shit to me, right? Because if I didn't hear that shit from y'all, I probably wouldn't even know for real. Because most of the time, like, even when I do see that shit, half time I don't say nothing. Most of the time I just post up shit I see from, you know what I'm saying, from the homies in the chat. So them niggas just be saying a whole bunch of shit, but nobody's really like paying attention. You know what I mean? So it's like,
2 hands, you know how I used to be. I'm like, man, leave him alone, let him talk. You know what I do now, 2 hands? I see it once, don't say shit just like you. I see it twice and I boot the shit out there. I don't even fuck around no more. Now I see it one time. Okay, they acting stupid. They ain't talking boxing. The next time I see it, bye.
It's like shit be turned on. This shit turn full on fucking online crank yankers and shit like that. It's like you'll have your fucking you'll have a nice streak of boxing talk, and then it'll get interjected with some fanboy Moderna and shit.
Exactly.
And then you gotta worry about some weird ass shit.
Word up, niggas is crazy, bro. They out here
rabbit hole
talking
gets
about
deep, man.
It gets real deep, bro. Don't talk about that Wilder is the greatest American heavyweight ever. Like shit like that, bro.
Congratulations.
Right? Congratulations for thinking that way.
Congratulations.
And then they're gonna put facts at the end of that. Greatest heavyweight of all time.
Because he said it, that makes it a fact. See, I hate niggas like that. Look, nigga, I'm about to cross the street. Facts.
Facts.
Wilder going to win. Facts. Wilder the best ever. Who did he fight? I don't care. Facts.
Word, right? Who did he fight? I don't care. That's Wilder. Facts.
Who did he fight? He fought that old dude. The one with the lazy eye. The one with the green and black shorts on. The one that got knocked out. What round was it?
The guy that climbed the Empire State Building.
Leon Ortiz.
Word.
I'm a chill, Ronald. I'm a chill. You know, I had to have some fun, man. I missed off this shit, man. You two got me down this shit, bro. I just love.
Javi, salute. LA in the building, though. Salute to the City of Angels.
Javi, go.
Look, man. It'd be like that, though. You gotta understand, man. When they come in droves, bro, and then they come in wild spurts, man. It's like they calculate the right time when they want to pop up and try to fuck the energy up. It's just you know what? Y'all having a conversation about 118. Wilder's the greatest. Y'all talking about 130. Wilder's the greatest. 126. Wilder.
Y'all niggas talking Christmas. Wilder's the best heavyweight ever.
Wilder raps the great man. Wilder raps the best Christmas gifts ever.
Right. Let's say, I got a question for y'all though. I got a question for y'all on the panel. It's a boxing question, and for y'all in the chat, man. Peace to y'all, man. And Two Hands, once again, thank you for having me, man. I got a great question for you guys because I was thinking about this. If Manny Pacquiao and Terence Crawford is made, wouldn't this solidify Terence Crawford's legitimacy over Errol Spence Jr.?
Yes. Well, see, hold on. See, this is the thing. Like, this is the Errol Spence fanboy club right here. To even say Terence Crawford's legitimacy over Errol Spence, he don't need nothing to legitimize himself over Errol Spence. The motherfucker's powerful. Listen, let's be honest about this. Coming from a Spence fan, you idiots. Okay, this is coming from a Spence fan. The motherfucker don't have to prove nothing to be considered over Errol Spence. He doesn't.
I don't understand how you.
Questions like that's crazy to me. Those questions.
I'm glad you highlighted that because I don't understand why the same people that want to have a conversation about Errol Spence versus Terence Crawford are the same people that was acknowledged that Terence Crawford is pound for pound #1 and #2 in the world. So why would we even have that conversation about Errol Spence and Terence Crawford? If you think that Terence Crawford is pound for pound #1 and #2 in the world, if Errol Spence is in that other spot, then clearly you've already answered the question with your dumb ass. And another thing is, I don't think that fucking Terence Crawford needs to look for a fucking claim to be better than Errol Spence or to sit next to Errol Spence, because just like D said, it comes to a group of morons that create a false narrative, and the fucking fuck boys that in professional seats that want to drive it, you know what I mean, that propel this argument because it shouldn't even be one. I don't get how you have a pound for pound #1 and #2 guy, however they consider in the media, because they'll call him pound for pound #1, but then they say #2 when they fucking put their list together. Oh, it's weird. But then have the Errol Spence Terence Crawford conversation when he's no higher than 5 to 8 on mostly everybody's list.
Yeah, they trying to put a fucking division over a career. Bro, what the fuck are y'all doing here? Like a boxer career is a boxer career. Terrence Crawford's career is not 5 fights at 147. What the hell is wrong with people? This dude has 37 fights. Only 5 of those at 147. So
been a champion for
his whole
7 years straight.
Yeah. So now his whole fucking career, you need one fight to measure him over a guy who's resided at 147? That sounds stupid as fuck. He doesn't need to do shit. He doesn't need to do shit.
Perfect.
That's just like, dog. It's like consistently trying to have an argument with a person who thinks 2 + 2 = 22. For real. And you standing there and you really trying to hammer that shit home. It's like as soon as you heard the answer, you should already know that shit was enough. But you're still trying to make them understand that it equals 4. But they fucking gonna constantly tell you, no matter what, it's 22. They're gonna walk away from it, believe it's 22, no matter how many people you put them there. Because like I said, man, it's easy. It's, you know what I'm saying? It's harder to convince somebody they've been fooled.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Exactly.
And I tell you this right now. I have my fair share, more than my fair share of Errol Spence arguments. Don't get me wrong, because I always pick up my guy. Right? But I don't argue that dumb shit. Shit like that.
You know why? You know why?
I'm fake Spence fans, because then I
you know
start
why?
going
Because you're a. You know why? You know why, D? Because you're a boxing fan, bro. You're not a neo-boxing fan. You just don't follow one fighter. And not only that, you know, just like Two Hands, myself, and everybody else here in the chat, and everybody else that knows their boxing, we know. Look, if our fighter's fucking up, why are we going to placate to this nigga? No, nigga, no, you're fucking up. You better get back on your game.
Yeah.
So that makes us better. Wilder, Errol Spence Jr., Canelo, and everybody that we criticize. That makes, and I say this all the time because it's facts. This you can tag facts to. We are much better fans than their own hardcore base when we correct these guys, or should I say criticize them? You know what I mean?
I don't fucking cult follow no one fighter, bro. Like, just look at my channel. I don't give a fuck. Like, I'm not even getting a lot of views, but I'm covering a lot, bro. Like, my last videos, McKenzie, Pacquiao, Sergey Lipinets, I put fucking Ted Cheeseman, Fabio Wardley, you know, Campbell Hatin, Chris Congo. Like, bro, I'm not Masayoshi Nakatani. Those are my last videos, bro. I'm not all about no one fighter. I don't even remember the last time I did a video about my guy Teofimo.
Yeah.
I've been doing videos on so much, and everybody knows that's my dude. Like, these motherfucking fanboys out here, bro. They're the problem, like, in this sport. These fanboys and these narratives. This is why so many people hate Wilder. Like, Wilder's done enough to damage himself, but his fan base piled on to that. Right. His fan base piled on to the vitriol and disdain for Wilder because of the foolery coming out of that community.
Yeah. It's disgusting, man. It's disgusting.
Big up, Unrivaled.
Hello.
What up?
How's it going?
Yo, that was. Did y'all see how bland that was? I said, big up, Unrivaled.
Hello.
Yeah.
Well, hello to you too, Mark.
I'm really, really holy.
The whole world is getting on.
Yeah, I'm telling you, bro. It's crazy. What's up, Mark? How you doing, my brother?
What's up, Jedi? What up, Dave? What up, Two Hands? How y'all doing?
Chilling. Hey, James. Hey, James from Dallas. The link is right there. It's right there, you wombat face motherfucker.
James, the link right.
I don't know why that word is so fucking funny to me. Like, just wombat, because it's such a weird word. Like, it's one of the, you know how everybody got that word that's funny to them, but it's just weird as fucking shit. Wombat is like that one word where I'm just like, it's just stupid. It's funny. I'm like, why would anything be called this? I can't make any sense of it, but it's hilarious.
You know what? You know what that word is for me? You know what that word is for me, Two Hands? And one of my boys hit me with this shit about 10 years ago with my wife and shit. And I ain't even think it was a word. He was like, hey, man, Y'all keep coming around. Y'all gotta cut out all that canoodling around me.
The fuck is that?
Canoodling.
Yo, it's actually a word.
It is.
It means that you fondling and hugging and loving each other all the time. I didn't even know it was a word, bro.
Get your
But every
canoodle
time I
on.
hear that word, dog, canoodle.
Yeah, that's fucking hilarious, kid.
The word that does that to me is shenanigans, man.
Shenanigans is another
I love
one.
that one too, dog.
Yup. Shenanigans. And how about this one? Thingamajiggy.
Oh my God, thingamajig.
That shit was the most annoying shit. Nigga, you can't describe something so thingamajiggy, nigga. Like, really get the fuck
Shit's
up on out of here with
Shit's
that.
a fucking noun. It's a fucking action fucking word. It's everything, man.
It's a fill in the blank thing, man.
But
That's all that shit is.
that wombat, the shenanigans, dog. That's just your wombat. The wombat shenanigans.
Wombat shenanigans.
It's just like I don't know what it is about that word, but that one right there, or it's like I don't know what I was watching one day. I think it was like SNL or something like that. When that motherfucker just kept saying gabagool. And I realized it was a real fucking thing. I was dying. I could not stop laughing. I don't know what it is about that fucking word. I was hot shit. But it has to be said by like a dude with a New York, like Italian accent. Like that shit is hilarious.
Gabagool. Yeah, gabagool. Yeah, that's some like it's like a ham, sort of like a a sliced ham and stuff like that. Just like prosciutto, prosciutto is just like that. Gabagool. They used to say that shit a lot on Sopranos.
You watch that dude Tony Baker, that comedian?
Yeah.
Yo, that nigga, oh man, you gotta watch him, bro. He just do these little skits, but that nigga Tony Baker, you watch him, Jedi. With that nigga be like skibbity pap pap. That shit right there, bro. That shit be having me fucking dying, fam. But you gotta see the videos for that shit to be funny though. But that nigga be hitting you with that skippity pap pap. It's always something weird. You know what's happening in the video, dog. That shit be having me dying, dog.
Mark,
I know
you sound
Tony
sick.
Baker
Did you
is.
catch the beer virus?
You know Tony Baker, Mark?
Yeah, I seen he was. No, I didn't catch the beer virus, man. I'm just stoned. Tony Baker, I seen him on that. What's it called? You laugh, you lose. Dad jokes.
Yeah. That's him.
Yeah, he funny as hell.
Yeah, he funny as shit. He told Russell Simmons he looked like a hairless condor. I was like, bro,
come on, man.
I think he told somebody that looked like an upside
don't
down
believe that
platypus,
shit, man.
Yo,
believe that shit.
I'm about to make
report.
I'm
about
to.
Hold on, Jedi.
I was about to say that, bro. I was about to say that, but you know what though? Mini Max may have a point. He may have a point.
True. Fuck that fight.
No, I'm saying though, Mini Max might have a point here because now I went straight into the boxing news, bro, and it says some shit here that Manny Pacquiao's promotions chief says that the Pacquiao Crawford match is nonsense.
Yeah.
See, I told people, what the fuck did I say? That's why I ain't put no video up, and I put my video up with no fucking words on that shit yesterday, and let everybody see that shit. Go ahead, Mark. Go ahead.
Y'all motherfuckers retarded.
Word up. This is crazy.
Man, dog, I'm gonna tell y'all right now, if anybody hang on to any thought that this motherfucker's fighting Gary Russell on pay-per-view, cut this shit, man.
Oh, nah. I ain't.
I wouldn't. I never fed into the Pacquiao information. I think that's bullshit. That's some shit where I gotta see it to believe it because they've already made it very clear that they aim is Mikey Garcia. So I'm not, you know what I mean? I'm just more or less whatever the announcement is, I just need to hear it.
I could not respect Terrence Crawford, bro, if he fights a nigga that's like 5 weight classes under him, dog. That's crazy, bro.
Hey, that'd be some fun. I'd be like, well, what else could you expect out of 2021? Fuck.
Word, right? This is literally David versus Goliath, nigga, in stature.
At this point, I'm like, well, shit. The revolution has been televised, goddamn it. Fuck it.
Man, that's gross.
I wouldn't even give. I promise you, I would not even give Terrence Crawford no heat. You know why? Because it would be absolutely no reason for me to put a video. Man, that dude will get flamed all around the place. I wouldn't have to put one video up.
Word.
I can hear Gary Russell right now. I would if Gary Russell just tapped in this bitch like, man, y'all stop playing with me, shawty. Y'all know I ain't nothing. Y'all know I ain't nothing to fuck with. If Terrence Crawford want to get in that ring with me, shawty, I'm not playing with him. At 120, I'm a motherfucking animal, Slim. He already know what he dealing with. I told Leo Santa Cruz. Now I'm
Yup.
telling motherfucking Terrence Crawford, just like I'm telling Leo Santa Cruz pops the same shit, grabbing his motherfucking jewelry. It's going
Word up.
down, Slim. And all y'all motherfuckers in this chat that doubted me, Slim, y'all gonna find out come June 5th, Slim.
Word. Word.
I'm a
Word.
motherfucking animal with this shit, shawty.
And then come June 1st. And then come June 1st, Gary Russell Jr. gonna pull out.
Word. Yo. As a matter of fact, I forgot to do this, man. This is a Reaper Gang radio fucking special.
Gary Russell be like, I can hear this nigga now. Oh shit. He be like, look. I can hear Gary Russell right now. I can hear this nigga making the whole announcement right now. He be like, look, I'm here to tell y'all at the PBC, Al Heyman, I'm thinking motherfucking Sam Watson and all y'all motherfuckers for coming out here this evening. But Gary Russell Jr. will be fighting Terrence bitch ass Bud Crawford on June 5th. On June 5th, Slim. I'm gonna be fighting them, shawty. At the MGM Grand. Hold up, shut up, hold up. This motherfucker, hold up. I will be fighting him on June 5th, Slim, at the MGM Grand, or it's gonna be at the Mandalay Bay, whichever, wherever, him, my father, and his father, whichever they choose. and this fight will be sponsored by Gary Russell Jr. CMOS. I'm telling you. Hold up. Here we get crazy. Gary Russell is relinquishing my 120-pound title. I'm going up not one, because Miguel Burchell, he ain't want to fight me. Not two, because Vasily Lomachenko, I will be catching up with you after I finish this fight on June 5th. But we already know the politics behind that. I'm coming up not three at 140. Yeah, man. Look, man, we not worried about Mighty Mo Hooker and all that shit that just happened to Virgil Ortiz, Slim. I'm coming up 5 weight classes. I will be challenging Bud Crawford. I will be taking that bum ass WBO belt, Slim. So the whole world gonna find out that Gary Russell Jr., shawty, y'all gonna find out about them Russell boys.
Shouty.
I will be relinquishing the 120-pound title.
Word up.
Oh man.
That's exactly what that would sound like too, bro. No lie. No fucking lie, man. My man sound crazy like that too.
And then on June 1st, he pulls out.
Right? He pulls out. Word up. Word. Meanwhile,
he gonna say he pulled out because they wouldn't let him sponsor the CMOS and shit.
Yeah, right. Yeah. They didn't want to let me sell my CMOS, so I pulled out. You know what I'm saying? How a brother's supposed to make money, nigga, by fighting? You already have money on the table, you dick. That shit is hilarious. Fucking funny motherfuckers, bro. Word, man. That was the realest shit ever, bro. 2 hands. You know?
Look. When Gary Russell Jr. pulls out on June 1st, shorty, this is when the mental meets the physical.
Word.
The 120-pound champion is back, baby.
Well,
this is when the mental meet the physical. I put 10 toes to the ground and I back out right now.
Word up. Word. 10 toes and I'll back up right now, son. Oh shit. Now imagine what the press conference would look like, bro, with Bob Arum sitting right there, son. And he
Yo,
talking all that shit, son. That would be crazy, son. Bob Arum looking and be like,
you would see 45 minutes to a whole hour of just Gary Russell just putting on motherfucking Burt's beeswax on his lips.
he said beeswax on his lips.
And then you know how Gary Russell is with that chapstick. That nigga Gary
Yup.
Russell be sitting there the whole time, the whole
My,
interview, just putting
my,
chapstick on.
my man got parquet floor lips, dog. Them shit's shiny like a motherfucker, dog. Word up, son. I ain't never seen a nigga besides LQJ put so much moisture on his lips in my life, dog.
Oh
Yo,
my God, yo,
my man
like
came out with the chapstick case, bro. Word, man. I'm
the
glad
yo,
you brought that up, bro. Now,
the announcement for Gary Russell versus fucking Terrence Bud Crawford will put me in stitches, nigga. I'm telling you,
bro, I will make
nigga.
so many videos on this, bro, and I'll just turn into a comedian overnight, straight up.
Don't nobody message me shit. Don't call
Bro,
me.
I will become a full-time comedian overnight if
I'm
this shit
retired.
happens.
I'm retired from boxing. Cause if Bud Crawford take that fight, I'm like, look, man, there's nothing left here for me to do
Word
at this
up.
point.
Word up. And if Bud Crawford gives him 6 million a fight, dog, I'm definitely leaving Bud Crawford because I'm like, you could have gave Sean Porter what he was asking for in this case.
Yeah.
You know something though? Let's say he gave let's say Gary the 2.2 million, right?
Right.
I wouldn't be like actually too upset about it because I'd be wondering one thing. Why didn't Keith Thurman or Sean Porter take 2.2 million?
Boom. Yep. That's another thing, definitely.
Were they
But any
offered 2.2 million?
yeah, if
Because
he
I
offers him.
mean,
If
he was offered. It was offered 1 million.
And
They
that
were
went up
offered
to
1
two.
million in the
That went
beginning.
up to two. That went up
no,
to
no,
Right.
two.
yeah, and then it
Sean
went
That's
up
what
to
I'm
Porter.
2.
saying. So they were never even offered 2.2. But I mean, it's
No, no,
only a
no.
couple of 100,000 more. But still, they won't even offer that much.
No, Mark is right. It went up to 2 afterwards. The second offer went up to
No,
2,
no,
and
no.
that's
I
when
didn't disagree to that. I said
oh
the thing was 2.2. Now it is only a couple of
No,
100,000, but it's a
the
couple of
reason I'm
100,000.
saying two is because the exact words that were used was in the region of 2 million, anywhere from
Oh, okay.
1.9 to 2.3 was
Oh,
beautiful.
what
okay.
was used. So I don't know exactly how much.
And my thing is, it's not that hard if it's something that you really want to do. Because if you are a mandatory, why not take it to purse bid? I guarantee you get more than 2.2 million real quick if that's what you're looking for.
Yep, but they don't want it.
I
They
don't
don't
know
want
about that
Nah,
either.
yeah. I think a little differently. But go ahead, Mark. You go first because I got a little difference of opinion on that purse bid shit too.
Yeah, whenever like it depends, bro. So let's say Bob says, "Hey, yo, you know what, bro? Crawford's costing me too much because he's been saying that, right? I
it.
ain't
Yeah.
bidding on this fight. I ain't bidding on it." And someone comes in and they bid $3 million on that.
Mm.
Terrence Crawford would be down how much money he gets because he wouldn't be on exclusivity because it's a purse bid. So he'd be either he has to take the amount of money which is with the WBO 70%. So someone could bid 3 million and he could come in with 2/3 of that, which is 2 million. And Sean, let's say Sean's the opponent, he'd only get one.
Mm.
I just say that based off of the fact of if Triller fucking put up 6.3 million for fucking Tiafimo versus George Kambosos, motherfuckers can't tell me it don't look more exciting than goddamn Terrence Crawford and Sean Porter don't look more exciting than that.
Exactly.
Well,
See, but the problem
I feel you on that as a hardcore boxing fan, right? But I also know that Tiafimo's name value, this is gonna fuck with a lot of people's heads. At the moment, is way more buzzing than Terrence Bud Crawford's.
oh yeah. Yeah, that
Oh,
I can agree with. I can agree with that because he's fresh on the scene, his victory's fresh.
And
But
Crawford's
then
been around for how long now? Quite a long
since
time.
2008. Yeah,
And
2008.
I don't know if Triller would want to. Triller probably be looking at like his numbers and everything like that and be like, we don't want to lose on this. They
Yeah.
look like what they want to do is they want to gravitate to the young audience market. That's what
Mm.
they want to do.
yeah. Yeah, that. But well, see, my thing with the purse bid is, I'm giving Bob Arum heat for a lot of this shit because my whole position with the purse bid was that had Bob Arum not fucking lowballed this dude in the beginning and gave him a reasonable offer, they could have potentially already fought. We wouldn't even be here. Because
Yeah.
I've never said that Porter is going to beat Crawford. I said it will be his best competition at 147 at this point. But if Bob Arum don't come out with a ridiculous $1 million offer, and back then I said it was a fucking lowball offer, it had to be a lowball offer because he doubled it immediately, right? He doubled it, which means your old fucking greedy ass could have put that on the table in the beginning, but you tried to fucking lowball him. So if you didn't disrespect him in the beginning, we may not even be here. So why should we put all the heat on fucking Porter when Bob Arum was the cause of this shit? He tried to disrespect the man in the beginning.
That sounds crazy to me, that offering somebody a fucking contract is that much of a disrespect if you look at fucking Sean Porter's career numbers. And then, like, I tell people all the time how much of a disrespect is when you start off low in fucking in contractual obligations. You're not going to start off at the highest.
Exactly.
So you're going to look at what his worth and his value really is, and you're going to base your first offer based off of that. And then, clearly it went higher. So how much disrespect did Sean really receive? And I'm sure Sean is a smarter individual. He immediately took that first contracted offer, went straight to the media and say he got disrespected by the number. So really, how serious are you in negotiating if the first thing you do is take it as a sign of disrespect? You would go back to the drawing board instead of out your personal fucking contractual business. I don't get that. So I won't sit up there and fucking say Sean is in the clear with that, because I just don't agree with that premise. I just don't.
What was 1.2 million to Teofimo Lopez, a low ball offer by Bob Arum?
What does that have to do?
1.2. I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna circle this all in because this shit with Bob Arum, bro. Like, I'm always on Bob Arum's ass. This is my thing. Before I even go through all of that, this motherfucker has the propensity to lowball people, his own people and anybody else. He does this shit. He lowball. He's a greedy motherfucker, man. That's my thing. Like, he shows the habit of fucking lowballing people.
Take it easy, D. I mean,
I tell people, just like I said earlier,
a promoter.
I said people don't like the way, Bob Arum, you know what I'm saying? Bob Arum works his business, but at the end of the day, he's well within his right to do so. So regardless of whether we necessarily agree with it or don't agree with it, that's on, that's on the fighter. So at the end of the day, I disagree with a lot of shit a lot of these motherfuckers do. But if it's in his right to do so or offer somebody this, if they stupid enough to take it and not fucking negotiate what they worth, then in that regard, that's on them, because Teofimo took that opportunity instead of just being frustrated and acting butthurt, he put his business fucking sense straight to the ground, and motherfucker went right and got the bag. So at the end of the day, you just gotta, look, man, you gotta work around the bullshit, man. And I just think that
he listened to his dad on that one, because he even said it. His dad told him, look, no matter what, you just gotta take this fight. But he was about to dump that shit, be a high-head young kid, and like, fuck that, he's not gonna do this to me.
And that's the problem.
You gotta take this fight.
That's the problem. Because you got to look at it like this. These niggas got to understand too. Just like they got rights, I got rights too. So look, man, they going to work the rule book their way. I got to work the rule book my way. So if I got the opportunity to get more, you can't fault a man for feeling like, you know what I'm saying, you charging him less. Teofimo felt like he came off a fight that earned him more than what that fucking original offer was. Go get that shit. Don't have a person tell you it ain't worth this, that the fight is only worth this much, because if you go out to him and prove that you worth that much more, which he did, then now you're having a completely different conversation. And it happened to work out that much more in his favor because Bob tried to do some fucking fugazi backdoor shit. So at the end of the day, it all comes down to, you got to get in the driver's seat of your own shit. Yeah. I always, when it just come to the Sean Porter situation, always go back to, the first offer, you went to the media and said you got disrespected. So why would you rectify that behind the scenes by saying, this is a disrespectful offer, that shit got to come up or whatever, and however you gonna kick that shit and then make it different, and then be like, then when it becomes to a halt in that regard, like say he tried to seal in you at this point, then you blow that shit up because you weren't getting nowhere. That's how I would respond if it came to the business with me. But I don't know.
You see my answer.
I just got my foot on not just Bob Arum, but this is something that I've been bitching about, I got my foot on these promoters' neck because they're trying to get too much of this money. They're trying to get more from the fighters. So, like, this
and
is another
they can
situation.
get more.
Hold on, Jedi. This is another situation where when they're trying to do that, they fuck up fights that these fighters need and that the fans need because they're trying to be so fucking greedy. And Bob Arum is the captain of the ship with that bullshit.
But see, I got at the same time too, there has to be a fucking middle ground. And in boxing, there is no solid middle ground when it comes to when is it offering these fighters too much money, fighters that don't have belts, when more zeros supposed to come on behalf of having the belt, you're supposed to get paid more on that behalf, and you being a challenger, when are we offering them too little money? Because it gets to a point to where there's going to become an overinflation or a deflated value on one side where somebody's going to take an L, and we're still dealing with business at the end of the day. So where is that middle ground and where does it fall?
Well,
because you know, at the end of the day, you got to look at cashed out trajectory. I base my trajectory on what a person should be paid on what they cashing out, what their value is right now, what their value is at that current time or whatever. All of that shit should be factored in. So it just goes back to everybody value is going to differentiate, but where's that middle ground where it's just too low, or are we being a little too emotional as fans and we putting in our likeness on their contracts, or are we using our business sense too? Not saying that that's what you're doing or that's what I'm doing, but I'm just saying there has to be, it's got to balance out.
Right. Well, this is my whole thing to cure this whole shit about the money hole. Yes, we're in COVID, we're in lockdown, some states, blue states. What these motherfuckers need to do, and it's been in front of them for so long, go to red states like Florida, right? You can go over to, over here to the arena here, open that venue up for a fight venue, because nobody's wearing masks out here. There are no mask mandates. If you want to wear a fucking mask, you wear it. If you don't, you don't. Stores are open. We're living the American dream here every fucking day. As to blue states, you know what I'm saying? Everything's locked down. So what they need to do is move their shit, all boxing venues, to states like Florida or any other fucking red state that have coliseums or have arenas open so they can gain that gate money back. This is where the shortage is, really. If we really think about it, let's talk about it now. This is where the shortage is. The gates. The pay-per-view is not going to cut it anymore. So they have to go to red states, rent the arenas out, advertise the shit out of it, get them fucking asses in seats, and then we can get back into high bidding again. But if we're going to still talk during this COVID and act like we're all locked down, which we're not, I'm not saying you gentlemen, I'm talking about these fucking guys in this fucking sport. You guys are fucking going along with jerking us fight fans. What do you think? We don't know? Look how I just came up with a simple fucking solution where everybody can make what the fuck they're asking for, but they rather do it in closed states. Let's go to Las Vegas. Las Vegas is still under lockdown, you stupid motherfuckers. Come to Florida though. Open up. The stadium's open over here. There are stadiums. There are fucking arenas open over here, bro. Come over here. Watch you fill them fucking seats up. But no. They want to continue to keep us in a fucking box saying we can't, when we already can see over the box. Nigga, we can is right there. What the fuck are you talking about? Word up. Like, come on, bro. We got open states. We got arenas that are open, bro. Niggas is playing basketball. Come on. You mean to tell me you can't rent one of those? Bro, y'all need to speak to motherfucking Vince McMahon. Y'all need to speak to Vince McMahon on how to rent fucking stadiums and coliseums in fucking dire times like this. Because if red states are open, you need to go to red state. And if you're a Democrat, Arum, or any of you motherfuckers there, and you're politicizing this, shame on you. And this is why I'm shitting on y'all right now. And every boxing fan out here is too. What do you think? We don't see the fucking charade? We know that you're keeping that money locked down and you're jerking Tiafimo and everybody else because you want to keep it in a blue state. Do a red state. You got more freedoms over there, motherfucker. All this stare down with plexiglass in blue states with masks on. Come to a red state. I'll bet y'all niggas can face off with fucking smelling each other's fucking breath again. It's bullshit.
I don't know if niggas are looking to smell each other's breath, but I definitely I definitely feel you. Come on, man. That's that Warrior Garden home right there in the building.
Shawty.
What's poppin', Shawty? Yeah, man, put the fight on in the red state, Shawty.
Word up, Shorty. What's going on, Shorty?
See,
Well,
but
I'm just saying.
the crazy part is though, a lot of that shit got to do with it. A lot of that shit got to do with it, and for real, man, who, I don't know, man. I don't know. Look, at the end of the day, me being a fighter, you're not gonna hold my fucking hand, and I'm gonna raise motherfucking hell if I can't do certain shit.
Word.
As long as it's within, as long as I'm well within my right and shit like that. Nah, I'm not. I refuse to be fucking spoon fed if we can make certain shit. I refuse to be fucking stationary when clearly I just heard motherfucker say that you can, you can definitely go fight in red states at full capacity and shit like that. I've seen certain fights happen at certain venues. I mean, shit, there was just a fight. I mean, what was the capacity occupied at? Something crazy like 60,000 or some shit like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you can't. I'm gonna have to operate around you. As long as I'm within my rights, I'm gonna make you work. Because at the end of the day, you my motherfucking promoter.
Word up.
So
That's how it's supposed to be done. It's the fighters that tell the promoters, make my fight. It's not opposite. And if there are fighters who taking promoters' dicks in the ass like that, then you know what, man, you in the wrong business, dog. You need to work for retail or something where you're told to be done something.
Yeah, can I ask you a question real quick? I really want D to answer this because he's the Spence guy. D, like, where on earth did this idea come from that Errol Spence is a bigger star than Canelo?
Idiots. That's where it came from.
They were saying he'd outsell them in Texas. Canelo's like, okay, I'll sell in Texas.
Yeah, I don't know, Mark. Idiots is all I can think, because where you would get an idea like that from, that's beyond me.
You put the cream in the coconut. That's all I gotta say about that. That's all I gotta say about that, bro. Motherfuckers are nuts out here.
He sold out in what, 3 or 4 days? He sold out. Get the fuck out of here. Why do people even say shit like that?
I want this to be an idea for people. He sold 40,000 tickets on pre-sale.
Yeah.
60,000 sold out.
He did 40K on pre-sale, didn't he? Just on pre-sale alone. That's fucking mad.
And you know what that has to do with
60,000 full capacity. Ooh.
You know what that has to do with as well? That since they sold tickets to an arena, right? Everybody's excited again. We're going to the fights.
Dog.
Hell yeah.
Make sure you eat something real solid before you go on your ring walk, dog.
Hell yeah.
Don't shit yourself.
And this is what I'm saying to the point that I was making before about going to red states. If they do that, bro, you know how much cash, and people are excited out here, man. I can't wait to go fucking see boxing again. Why do you think Canelo sold out again? Yes, it has to do with his name. I would say about maybe 50 to 55% of that had to do with him. But it also had to do with the excitement of, we're going to see a live match again. Oh, an arena. Yes. Hot dogs, popcorn, nigga, you beer. Everybody's wanting this. Everybody's wanting this. So when you do it in a word up, son. Hell yeah. Everybody's happy. Everybody's rubbing their hands and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's a good feeling again, right? To be unrestricted again.
Shout out to George, the sole survivor of the apocalypse.
George,
yo, I was going to do a video on this. Glad you brought this up. It's like, do you think the new boxing game coming out, example, Esports Boxing Club, will help return interest in boxing, particularly in the younger fans? Absolutely, because the video games has always been the #1 interest to get kids familiar with the name of their favorite star players. They don't even know, kids don't even know who half the stars are. They don't even pay attention to sports like that. They figure that out through playing Madden, 2K, and all of that. And this esports and this e-boxing club joint or whatever, I've been watching a lot of shit about it. They got a bunch of the dumped licenses from Fight Night and stuff like that. They got a lot of names, current and legends. Man, they've been working on the mechanics, everything, man. It looks real dope, man. So I'm real excited for it. And it's supposed to be coming this year. So I can't wait for that to come out. Yeah, so we are having a boxing game, and it's not done by EA Sports, and that makes me happy because they care more about Ultimate Team and VC and stuff like that than making mechanically sound boxing or any type of sports simulation. And we need to get back to that. So I'm excited.
Can I comment on the esports boxing club thing?
Good.
So they're currently in alpha testing. That's before beta, which is before release, right? I've been approved to test for beta, so I'm going to be someone who's going to be testing in beta. The amount of shit that they've done, wow, it looks amazing. They've actually added stuff in that that other games haven't had, and this is what gets me the most. You can do controlled hand feints and head feints, bro.
Mm-hmm.
That is revolutionary in sports gaming. Full stop.
Yes.
Revolutionary.
Yes.
To be able to throw feints and be able to, and also the footwork is very fluid and stuff like that. So there's a couple of things that will come along over time. Like one thing that they want to do, but it's extremely hard to do. And anyone who understands gaming knows how hard this is to do. They want to be able to make it cross-platform so that you'll be able to, if you're on a PC, Xbox, or PlayStation, you can play the people who are on the other consoles or the PC or whatever. You know, they want to be able to do that. But it is so hard to do, and it's on the table. They're not ruling it out, but it's not something that you have to prioritize just because it's so difficult.
And I just want
to make a quick announcement, Mr. Two Hands, real fast. When it comes to every fight night game, right, or every fight night champion game, I will whoop anybody's ass on it. Let me know. I'm on Xbox. You know what I'm saying? I'll beat the shit out you with Sugar Ray Leonard. You could be a heavyweight and I'll beat your ass. You know what I'm saying? With Sugar Ray Leonard. I just wanted to say that. Thank you.
Well, when this one comes out,
they got Smokey. They got Joe Lewis, or they got Joe Lewis, Rocky Marciano that I do know already. You know what I'm saying? They got Sugar Ray. Robinson,
I can tell you the entire everything they have if you want.
But I do know Roy Jones is going to be on the cover. I do believe Roy Jones is on the cover. Go ahead, Mike. Go ahead, Mark.
Yeah. So in terms of like who they have in it, as he said, they've Joe Lewis. They've Jack Dempsey. For anyone who doesn't know, they've Joe Frazier, Ray Robinson, Marciano. These are some of the legends. Floyd Patterson. They've Jack Johnson, Roy Jones, Tim Bradley, Usyk, Marquez. Juan Manuel Marquez is in it. Terence Crawford's in it. Khan, Arturo Gatti, Taylor, Estrada, Chocolatito, Mickey Ward, Arturo Gatti, Caleb Plant. What is his name? Alexander Povetkin, Frank Bruno, Danny Jacobs, Nigel Benn, Sean Porter, Regis Prograis, Jorge Linares, Virgil Ortiz, Oscar Valdez, Chris Algieri, Connor Benn, Eddie Reynoso, Luda Bella, Israel Madrimov, Gabriel Rosado, Ben Davidson, Ricky Hatin, Edgar Berlanga, Eddie the Beast Hall, for anyone who doesn't know, World's Strongest.
Did you say Virgil Ortiz already?
I did indeed, yes, sir. Sergio Martinez, Joe Joyce, Tommy Morrison, George Groves, Johnny Nelson, Warrington, Crawler, Galahad, Sam Jones, the manager, Eaton, the manager, Caldwell, manager and trainer, Sonny Edwards, Scott Quigg, Chris John, for anyone who doesn't know, very good fighter back in his day, Ryan Rhodes,
Don't say Wilder. Don't say Wilder.
I can't say Wilder because he's not in it. Glenn McCrory, Charlie Edwards, Enzo Macaronelli, Terry Harper, Jason Maloney, Natasha Jonas, few announcers, Ebony Bridges. Oh,
nice.
Bomber.
Hey, babe.
Hold on, I have a couple more here.
He said, "Hey, babe."
Shane Mosley Jr., not Shane Mosley, but Jr. Robin Reed, Lerone Richards, Grant Smith, Lee McGregor, John O'Carroll, Jason Rosario, Fortuna.
God, John O'Carroll, you know his endurance is going to be off the charts.
They're gonna have that shit on 97. Word. That's crazy.
A few prospects,
and they still, not to cut you off, Mark, but they said they're still adding more people to the roster. So expect more people outside of what Mark giving you too.
Hey, Mark, are there any old timers on there?
Well, I named a few, didn't I?
No. I'm talking about like the golden age, like Will the Wisp and and Basilio and
it's mostly heavyweights that are in. So like Sugar Ray Robinson is in it.
Okay, cool.
Joe Frazier's in it. If you want to go golden age, like Joe Lewis is in it. Jack Johnson's in it.
Nice.
Jack Dempsey.
Nice.
So like for anyone who wants, they can literally they can make a match between Jack Johnson and Joe Lewis.
That'd be awesome, man. Hell yeah. Damn, that's gonna be one hell of a game.
That's huge. That's huge, actually.
Man, I went crazy, right? I thought Willie Pep was in it, but it was Rocky Marciano. I was like, damn it.
Yeah, man, I have Willie Pep in that motherfucker, bro. I remember I used to
Yeah.
create a character, Willie Pep, man, and I used to beat the shit out of people with that.
I've
And I
actually
was-
put in some requests to people for them to try and get the names of.
Yeah.
I don't know if he's in it or not. I need to make sure. But I've been hearing rumors if he's not in it, he will be added. Charlie Borley.
Nice. I put in a request for a spit out the mouth guard feature and shit to buy yourself some time if you like all the way dazed out and
Ah, that should be hilarious, dog.
shit.
That
Add
should
another
be
level of
special.
realness to the game.
That would be
You
special.
You a Phil, bro. What the fuck? This man, like, yo, spit out that mouthpiece. Two hands playing online. He's like, oh shit, gotta get knocked out. Spit out the mouthpiece.
Spit out the mouthpiece.
He said, wait.
The referee comes in. Hold on. The person on the other line, like, you motherfucker. I'd go mad, bro. I'd be pissed. If
That'd
I
be
was
awesome.
playing against someone and they did that as I was about to knock them out, and the ref just goes, bro, I'd be fucking throwing my controller through the screen.
The controller be broken. That shouldn't be
Bro.
the pieces.
And Ronald, think about it like this. We haven't had a boxing game since Fight Night Champion. That's over a decade ago, I believe.
Yes, 2010. Yes. And let me tell you something. That game was the best boxing game. The mechanics on that, you could switch to either analog or button for both, either style of plays. And let me tell you something, bro. Everything was great about that game, man. The storyline was off the charts. But then now when you played, basically online, or you played against a free play or whatever, free fighting, oh man, it's beautiful, bro. That game was gorgeous, especially the slow-mo, when you used to see the punch coming in slow motion, and then you see the bounce, right, and the precision of the glove hitting the person, then you see the bone calcium deposit fucking bounce off the cheek where you hit him and ripple and shit, then the spit come out and shit. Yo, that shit was beautifully done, man. Beautifully fucking done. I love EA Sports, man, but EA Sports, bro, get the fuck off of FIFA. Okay, I'm no respect to this, no disrespect to fucking soccer, but come on, bro. FIFA, tennis, golf, nigga, nobody cares about that anymore, bro. Give us our boxing games, bro. That's where you made your money.
See, the reason nobody cares is because of the Ultimate Team shit.
Yeah.
And that VC shit. They completely stopped caring about the mechanics of the game.
They make so much money off of Ultimate Team. It's ridiculous.
Yeah, because they make so much money off of it that the kids don't even pay it any mind. They just buy everything. Like, so
and
for
Madden,
real, the best football game I played was back in like 2008. Like, why is it that games back in 2008 had more stuff in them than any Madden game that they have now? Like, it's ridiculous.
Wait,
bro,
did they have
this day,
Ultimate Team in boxing?
Mm-hmm.
I didn't know that.
Bro, I'm gonna tell you right now, for fucking Tecmo Bowl in the 80s, nigga, still holds up today in the millennials, that game, and it was on the Nintendo Entertainment System. If you go to the Sega Genesis and play Joe Montana football, the mechanics of that shit holds up to today. Like, yo, Two Hands is right. The game mechanics, bro, and the controller configurations, bro, back then, and the control were way much more responsive and better. This is why EA Sports, bro, they're good with that.
You can't even throw a back corner lob. You can't even throw a lob over your opponent's freaking head in Madden 21.
That's
crazy.
Could
do it in you could do it in the football game, the football joint 08, the 2K joint.
Yeah, and you could do it in fucking Joe Montana football. That shit is old school Joe Montana. That was Sega Genesis, dog, and that was one of the hottest football games out. And then I remember NFL Blitz, where you used to pop a nigga and his shoulder pads and everything just shatter off him.
Yeah, the arcade style football joint.
Yeah, the nigga get picked up on a stretcher. That was the shit too, man. Games like that, games like NBA Jam, where it was just fun. It was basketball with the stars, but it was fun. They did that with Blitz, but it was just a control scheme and everything. It was just much better back in the days. They need to put more care into these. I mean, aren't we in the future, right? Like, aren't we in the future? Aren't we supposed to have like over the top game developers now?
That's why that boxing club joint is going to be perfect, because it's outside of EA and they really focusing on the full like mechanics of the game. But shit, man, We've been on here for almost 3.5 hours. I'm ready to wrap this thing up. We done
No
had a
doubt.
good one. Man, Jedi, go ahead and give these folks your, you know what I'm saying, your last words before we peace out on them.
No doubt, man. I'd like to thank Two Hands for giving me the time and the breath for this right here on this channel. Peace to the Reaper gang, peace to the Playback gang, peace to everybody in the chat, even to the haters. Now, even though we go in on your fighters, you got to understand we're going in on your fighters because it's corrective understanding, son. That's what you have to have. Understanding of the correctiveness that we're giving your fighter. All right. So just because we say Wilder is twerking, you're supposed to tell him, nigga, you're a man. Don't twerk. Not be mad at us because he did it. Otherwise than that, God bless each and every one of y'all. Please check out my channel, The Boxing Jedi. Peace to you, my man, Two Hands. Peace to D, Mark on Rival, everyone that was on here. God bless you, man. Thanks.
My brother. Yo, man, real spill. But shit, man. Yeah, and all that good shit. I don't really got too much philosophical shit to say, as we always say at the end of this shit. Yeah, man. Cost you not pay a nigga no mind. Everybody have a great day, man. This is Reaper Gang Boxing Interlude. And bye bye. You already know what the fuck it is. Respect.